Hey, Virginia. Good to see you, baby. Yeah, it's the one and only dangerous freedom. Can't stop me. Well, they could try. Well, obviously, they're going to try. Virginia, that's crazy. I was just thinking about you, too. Moose Man, I was about to email you the link, but I figure I'll just do this, make it easier. It's understood that Hollywood's a Californication. Hey, Sergeant Larry, while to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin is this your memories and while you're waiting. First on you to call. I call softball. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. What's up, Daniel? Let's see. So anyway, good evening, everybody. I hope you all had a great day. What's up, JH? Best Life, good to see you, brother. Daniel. Hey, Bella. Hey, Cola. Man, it's good to see all my regulars getting back over here, man. It's annoying. It really is when YouTube does that crap. But I mean, yeah, it's frustrating. It really is. Yeah, I mean, I've heard so many different different YouTubers that are like, man, I got a strike. And I'm like, God, that sucks, but I didn't realize how bad it sucks until it happened to me. And it's like, man, these guys are fucking assholes. It's like, what did I even say or do? Yeah. Oh, Virginia, my second wifey. Thank you, Virginia. What's up, Josh? Good to see you. Well, I figure, all right, they're gonna try what they try. I mean, look at Hawk, dude. Hawk's been going through this for months now. What does he do? The same thing I did. Just pop up another channel. Ah, Josh, don't cry, dude. That channel will be back up, but it's not monetized anyways. It's just another backup channel. I've only got one that's monetized, and as long as they don't strike me on that, I should be good because that'd be fucked up. I've got like $300 those fuckers owe me. And if they struck that, just been like, well, we're just keeping the money. I'll tell you what, you're gonna have a lawsuit. What's up, Boom? Actually, just thinking about it, I probably got a lawsuit already for them taking down my other channel. What the? Smacked my head in the damn freezer door. I would be laughing my ass off too, JH. What in the hell? And I know that, yeah. Jacketed hollow point 556. I got a few of those. Got a few green tips. Got a few hard tips. Round nose, double tumble. Yeah, tons, tons of just hot lead. Come on. How do you smack your head in a freezer door? I mean, like, what, you slip and fall into it? I mean, like, seriously. Or were you going to open it and it was a little stiff and you just, oh, damn it. All right, Josh. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm sure you probably gave me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Those thumbs up do help. They do. And considering, to get back to where my other channel was, I still need about another 700 people. Of course, I'd still like to know what the hell actually really happened on that channel. Actually, what I need to do is tomorrow I should probably go back on there and just start going and deleting all my old videos. Oh, I got okay. Okay, I think I can understand that one. What, you forgot you opened the door? Oh, that's funny. It's a classic. That, and I've got one of the side by sides, but so it's hard to smack your head into one. But it sucks because the freezer, if you don't push it closed, it won't always close all the way. So like you still get condensation and shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just not fully closed. The kids don't seem to get that. I tell them time and time again, it's like make sure the door is shut all the way. It's not that hard, just a little extra tug. But no, they'll just come in there, they'll rifle through the fridge, and then they'll just kind of chuck the door. They won't even make sure it's all the way closed. They'll just be like, it's closed enough. And then the next time you go in there, everything that's in there is like freaking, it's got dew on it and shit because hot air is getting in there. Fucking kids, man, sometimes you just want to knock them around. Oh, Bella, and actually, that is a good idea. I don't know how many views that my tab really gets, but that is definitely a good idea. Yeah, post it in the community. Not frost. No, no, it's condensation. Yeah, purely condensation, man. Like one of them put a gallon of ice cream in there. I guess they were trying to hope to thaw it out a little bit so they could eat it easier. And dude, it left a freaking puddle. When I lifted it up, water spilled on my fucking foot. I'm like, what in the fuck are you kids doing, man? Like seriously, you just want to go in there and smack them. Like they don't understand how refrigeration works. I know Ronnie does, but Joshua doesn't have a fucking clue about much of anything. I know, right, Daniel? I'm telling you, man. That youngest one of mine, like seriously, he needs not an attitude adjustment, well, a little bit, but mainly what he needs is just a wake up. He needs to be woken up that, hey man, not everything's fucking easy. And dude, we don't live in a luxury life. You can't walk around thinking that, you're fucking high and mighty and everything. Unfortunately though, the problem is grandma fucking spoils them fucking rotten. Like she's she's like his own personal taxi cab service, man. All he has to do is call and she'll be like, "Oh yeah, where do you want to go? You want to go to the mall? Okay, I'll take you to the mall." It's like, where in the fuck are you getting money? I mean, I'm not paying him allowance. I don't think Ronnie is. Grandma will go in there. Oh, you want $60 or whatever? Okay, fucking bullshit. But what are you gonna do? Grandparents. I'll tell you what, my grandparents never spoiled me rotten. The most I got was, well, I did have one grandpa, my dad's side, and him and the wife owned a little 2-bit store. Well, when I say 2-bit, I mean it was pretty good size. They had a little bit of food, they had games. I mean, it was like a community store. They had a little bit of everything, clothing, you name it. And so, like, when I'd go out there, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, go ahead, walk around. You see anything you want, go ahead and grab it." And me being raised the way I was, I didn't go in there. I want that. I'd go in like, "Oh, I got a model." So I got the model and super glue and stuff, everything, paint that I needed to go along with it. And that was it. And then I built it during the time I was there. I was like, "Grandpa, check it out." He's like, "Oh, that's great." But yeah, that was about the amount of spoiling that I got. Oh my God, Moose. No, not doing that. Not to mention, if the police ever noticed that, they would be like, "What are you doing with our crime tape?" Now, I could get caution tape. That's no problem. I can buy that at Home Depot. But yeah, I'm not hanging police tape. The last thing I need is for the cops to come pounding on my door. What are you doing with our fucking tape on your door? You know what I mean? Nobody wants that. Yeah, Daniel. That's exactly where I'm at. Yep. Has to deal with the attitude afterwards. I'm telling you. Sometimes I can't wait until he's big enough to either I'm gone, because I may just be like, you know what, kids, you're over 18. You can have the trailer. I'm moving to fucking Florida. I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm gone. And Florida would be my ultimate location spot, my ultimate goal. Although I would like it if they would pass the constitutional carry bill, but who knows by that time? Maybe they will. I mean, Texas has done it. Arizona's done it. Well, Arizona did it a long time ago. Alaska has it. 21 states in the union have the constitutional carry bill, which is basically just a means for us to get our fucking rights back. Think about that. I mean, that's all it is. It's just our giving us our rights back. Oh, well, you don't have to have a permit. You don't have to go through 8 hours, 10 hours, 16 hours of training. It's our right to be able to keep and bear arms. It's our duty to be able to use them efficiently. Yes, I'll grant you that, but that's not the government's fucking job to make sure. That's the parents' job to make sure. Like my kids are efficient with firearms. They know the safety rules. That was the first thing I instilled in them. Thank God. And that one, I buried that one deep because it's always been one of my things since the time they were old enough to have two brain cells bouncing around in there. But Yeah, so they're very safe with guns. My youngest, he's still a little bit nervous with the shotgun. Well, he was nervous with that because it was brand new. He didn't know what to expect out of it, and a 12 gauge has a bit of oomph to it. Even Moose Man can attest to that. It's going to kick a lot harder than 5.56. Oklahoma. Only if you got a shed I can live in out back. Let's see. What is that? Funny meme. Sam Jackson. Crazy eyes. Sometimes 80% of the dad shot. I haven't seen that one, Daniel. No, they are not our friend. In fact, they are far from it right now. Hey, Diamonds. Jeremy, good to see you, brother. You gonna come up on the screen? What? Well, see, this is part of the problem with having to start, or I guess not start. I kind of started this months ago when I was like, oh, this is my backup. And I mean, a lot of people, a couple hundred at least, well, about 100 and a half went over there and, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead and finish your smoke, bro. Um, and then, after last night, I've already jumped up like another 30 some viewers. So I have a feeling that once everybody gets the notification, hey, I had to move over here because of this and that. Um, that sucks. Is Jeep in here? What's up, Jeep? Yeah, okay, Jeep. Keep believing that, just like the rest of the sheep. Yeah, from the government here to help. Good God, that's a good one. Way to entrance the room, brother. Anyways, I just watched The Magnificent Seven again, the newer one, the one with Denzel Washington. Freaking great movie, dude. I'll tell you what, if y'all haven't seen The Magnificent Seven, um, probably go check it out. It's like 2015, 16, something like that. It's fairly new, but it reminded me because when I was watching the movie, it's like you got this one guy. It's like a tyrant, owns the entire fucking town, and then they end up shooting this one woman's husband, and so her and a friend go off to another town, hire hire hired gun, and then he starts hiring people, and they get seven guys, and it's a pretty good movie. It really is. If y'all haven't seen it, it's called The Magnificent Seven, and it's a remake. Granted, the one I'm talking about is a remake, but I'm sure the original one's pretty good too. It's just, if you're like the special effects and stuff, what they've done with CGI and blood splattering and all that stuff is a lot better, and explosions too. I like explosions. I like blowing shit up. What are you doing? Ouch! Ow! Give me my foot back. Fucking crazy cat. Hey, what's up, Tennessee? You made it over. Good to see you. Let me see here. Let me go back to the YouTube side of things. Make sure everybody's got their wrench. Best life. You should have a wrench by now. Jeremy definitely should have one. Jeep should have one. See who else we got in tally. Let's see, you got one. All right, let's see here. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute, because when I started this one off, there weren't any mods. And if you've been ever attacked by troll raid, you want every single mod you can get on there. Let's see, I think that might be everybody. Tally's got one, Jeep's got one, Best Life's got one. Mary, you should have one too. You've been around long enough. This does kind of give me a chance to go back and see, who my real friends are and my followers. Actually, more like my friends. Yeah, you're more like my friends. You don't follow me. You only come over here because you want to bullshit. But YouTube don't like us to bullshit about certain things. Fucking assholes. That's all right. I got less than 200 subs over here. Maybe we'll be okay. Yeah, it was kind of late, Garrett. Oh, cool, Carolina. Oh, all right. So he rides a bike, big bike. Those cool ones ain't nothing small. They're mini. Well, they're not even mini Harleys. They're like luxury. They're like a Cadillac of Harley, except they're quieter, better gas mileage. My dad used to have a Goldwing. Kind of surprised Harley hasn't tried to remake some kind of version of that, to be honest with you. What's up, Jeremy?
What's up, brother?
Oh, man. On the new channel, man.
I know, I see that. I just woke up. I only had day shift today, man. I came home and I passed the fuck out.
Oh, cool. So you're rested too. I'm rested too.
I am all rested up and I have the next 2 days off. So,
oh,
yeah.
Monday and Tuesdays. Right.
Yep, that's right, guys. And I got to go. Hey, Carolina girl. Hey, everybody. I've got to, me and mom's got to go run errands tomorrow, cash the check, money in the bank, pay bills, shit like that. And then Tuesday, mom's coming over to help me paint.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. I love my mama. She said that freaking yesterday. She was like, hey, she's like, you've been helping us. Let me come over and help you paint on Tuesday. I'm like, fuck yeah. How's everybody doing tonight? There.
Peachy.
Oh, I seen everybody when we first started too, and I was smoking. So let's see here. Let me go all the way up to the top of the chat here. Moose Man, Cola, Virginia, Bestie, 556, Foam, Daniel. Who else we got? Garrett, what's up, brother? Joyful. Let's see, anybody else I've missed? Jeep. Jeep came in here. I seen him just come in.
Not Jeep's. Jeep's
been
here.
Yeah, Jeep's still here. Yeah. And Tally. That's the last. I knew there was one other person that I missed. Oh, Ridge Runner. What's up,
what's
brother?
up, Patrick?
I think I should have everybody. I'm getting there. Oh, Patrick. Oh, well, he just came in. Hey, Patrick,
Yeah,
what's up? Yeah. I think I have. Oh, thank you, Joyful. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got everybody here. Yep. All right. I'm glad everybody's having a good day, good night, hopefully.
So far, man.
Yeah, and I just seen that 2 hours ago you watched what I sent you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, dude.
crazy, isn't it?
It was weird. It was really grainy footage, but
You can
dude,
see if you keep your eye on the limousine driver, you see him go like that, and then you see. I was like, what? Then I started showing it to like some of my employees, and they're like, I don't see nothing. So I stopped and I, took my pen and was like, watch, 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 watch. Then people started to wake up.
So now we know who shot Kennedy.
Yes, we do.
God, I thought yeah, come on. We'll never know that, dude. We'll never, well,
Who knows?
God knows. God knows who shot him, but.
Yeah, he up there knows who shot him. And you know what? Our government knows too.
Do you think a Christian could ever be a president?
Well, Trump was.
Yeah, he claimed to be, but like seriously.
Did
Like,
you ever see? Did you ever see that video? Where his the Bible that he owns came from?
mm-mm.
Oh man, I have it somewhere. I've got to find it. Whenever I find it, man, I'll send it to you. I'll look for it tomorrow. But the Bible that he owns came from a revival all the way back from his, I think it was his mom or his grandma or something that was in another country that started a revival, and it was a hell of a good story and everything.
Mm. Pirates. Hey, matey, walk the plank.
Arr.
Grumpy troll, I think you're probably the only one without a wrench here, so be careful what you say. Because
Yeah,
we will make you walk the plank, brother.
we will. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You wanna know if we're pirates?
Arr. If it isn't a land,
Hot booty. Moose. That's a good one. Damn right, we want booty. Only the best booty.
Oh, he used to grow shit like this back in the day on his chin. Hell yeah. This is
Dude, that thing's getting fucking long, man.
I know, dude. It's this is like 2.5, 3 years almost now in the going. Cause yeah, I started it 2 years ago when I was tattooing, and then of course all the Wuhan Red Death came through, and whatever, that's what it is.
I don't know, man. I don't think it works. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could be like a Guy Fawkes, whatever that dude's name is, Guy Fawkes.
Guy Fawkes. The only person that I know, well, there's two people I know that have, I guess, animals in their name, and that's Dog the Bounty
Yeah,
Hunter
Jesse.
and what's the other one?
Jesse,
Tiger
you are.
King.
But you know what? That's all right, Jesse, because you can start off here with your real name, and then once you start to figure out what you want, what you like, what you want to watch, what you want people to know, you can kind of create your own entity. Like me, I started off as Freedom Fighter, or no, Gulf City Freedom. It was long ways back. It was like 5.5 years ago, and there was a channel, Gulf City, and they're still up there, and they're pretty funny. But anyway, so I was Gulf City Freedom, and then I became Freedom Fighter after about a year and a half, and then I became Freedom for All, and I did that one for a couple of years, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just Dangerous Freedom. I believe in dangerous freedom. It's kind of one of my mantras, and so I just stuck with it. and then I started the After Dark because you could talk about certain things. Like I do have my regular channel, which I try and keep monetized. Me and my buddy Moose Man, he keeps me. We keep each other in scale. We don't start talking about topics that are too controversial. We'll talk about guns and constitution and stuff like that. We try not to get um too controversial, like Google, fucking Google. That's Google, not me. That's
Yeah.
Google. But I want to keep that channel. I want to keep it monetized because motherfuckers owe me money. Anyways, but other than that, I like to come here because this is where we kind of bullshit and talk amongst each other.
What's up, Grizz?
What's up, Grizz? And Jesse, I'm going to offer you this wrench. I hope you know how to use it. Do not abuse it. Some dickhead may say it, but it ain't happening. Yeah, and then history repeats. Exactly, Tally.
What movie is that? Garrett Lords of Dogtown? Okay.
Oh, yeah, Lords of Dogtown, dude, a skateboard movie.
Oh, okay, okay. I
Yeah,
remember.
dude, it's got I believe, well, it does have Tony Hawk in it, but
Okay.
he didn't come in until later. It was the original founders. I mean, they started off with fucking steel wheels and shit, and they built up, and then the guy came out with the polyurethane wheels, and
Right.
like,
Yeah,
you guys
right.
gotta check this out. This is sidewalk surfing because
Well,
they
that
were
was
already
like
they
Mike
were
McGill.
all, and that's just it. Yeah, in that one they
Yeah.
were already surfers.
Yeah, Mike McGill with Powell Peralta and yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I remember I've watched Gleaming the Cube and Search for Animal Chin, and all types of skater movies when I was
You
younger.
bet,
I was
Jesse.
a skater. Yeah, so
All I ask is if you see a troll come in here and start spamming or talking racist, I don't tolerate racist and I don't tolerate sexist comments. Now, it's one thing to make a joke, a sexist joke. That's one thing.
what?
But don't you can tell the difference. Most of us with any kind of IQ, I mean, you can tell when somebody's just trying to be funny, like, hey, what do you get when you get three? How many blondes does it take to screw in a light bulb? Okay, I do not find that offensive.
What's a light bulb?
Oh shit! Dude. That was right off the bat. Ooh, light bulb. That thing that sits above your head that creates light when you flip that switch over there.
You mean the thing on the cartoons when you get an idea that comes over their head and they're like, "Hey, I got an idea."
Damn, Jeremy, you are on point tonight, brother. This is Jeremy's stream tonight. Shit, I'm just gonna sit back and smoke.
Hey, Flintster, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Phoenix, good to see you.
You're a big boy. Come here. Come here. Get up here in the camera so everybody can see you, especially Hawk. Come on. Get up here. What? Come here. Oh, that's a big boy. That's my big boy. That's my big boy. Uh-oh. Did he get up? Uh-oh. Something happened. He probably accidentally hit the wrong button.
Nah, I put you on solo, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted you to show off your doggy.
I know. He won't come up here. He's being a little fucker right now.
And he's not that small.
Yeah, he ain't that small, I'll tell you that much. He's what? The 25th, he'll be 6 months old. He's already 51 pounds. Oh, you're not allowed on tonight, Hawk? Oh. What'd you do to get in trouble, buddy?
Dude, Hawk, you can come on my channel. Dude, I got Hawk. I think I told you. I thought you were on here last night when I tried to go on after my Dangerous Freedom stream, my regular channel. I had a strike on my Dangerous Freedom After Dark, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I seen that. I was trying to get on last night, but I had to work this morning, so it was like, nope, that ain't happening. Because last night was just the night from hell at the restaurant. Not to mention that today we probably ran out of hamburgers, cheese sticks, fried shrimp, a couple other things. We can't even get them in stock right now. Probably gonna have to redo the menu too. And bump all the damn prices up. Yes. What? You're a pain in the rump shaker. I love you. You're my buddy. Hey, kitty, kitty.
Oh, that's my big girl, dude. She's big. Look at this. I mean, she ain't nothing tiny, man. She'll fuck you up.
Oh wow, Jay from Dogtown died. Wow.
Oh
No,
shit!
I didn't know that.
I'll tell you what, he's the biggest one. She is the biggest one in this house. And I mean, she walks around my dog. I mean, just walks
She owns the
around.
shit though, right?
No, she'll rub her tail in his face,
Mm-hmm.
everything. And the dog just lays there like, whatever, get out of here,
Go
man.
ahead and do it. Yeah.
I mean, he's 90 pounds. Like, seriously, if it came down to a real fight, yeah, Jenna, sorry, I love you. You're cute. You got sharp nails. But that dog, if he gets one piece of you, you're freaking done.
Well, that's the funny thing. Luna, she's like 12, 13 years old. She's an old cat, so she's set in her ways. And she's like, screw you. I'm the dominant one. I've had him first. Before you even came around. Well, sometimes she just latches right on to freaking Flint because Flint will just fuck with her all the time.
Yeah, Phoenix. Moose Man, yeah, dude, don't worry. That's still in the works. They just keep pushing him back, man. It's bullshit, but yeah,
Yeah, it
here in
sounds
the next.
like. Yeah, they keep on pushing Moose Man's shit back. It's almost like Moose Man, what the damn freaking mortgage people was doing for me for my damn house. I was supposed to close in friggin' April, and here we are now in August, and I just closed 2 days ago.
Hmm.
And I'm
I
broke.
know. By the way,
I had to
um,
write a check for damn over like close to five grand to
yep,
close.
awesome. But you did it.
Oh yeah,
Good
I'm done.
job.
I'm a homeowner now. It's mine. Well, technically, it's mine tomorrow, but because time for the paperwork to go in, but it's mine. I'm in the 30-year club. Nobody can come and get it from me unless I, don't make the payments
Or unless you die.
or that too. Yeah,
But I guess once you're dead, who cares?
who gives a rat's ass? Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Even dead, I would care who gets what out of my stock. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I just like, wait a second. Now, I wouldn't mind splitting up the guns between the two kids and my sister. Um,
That's the thing, man. Like, I don't have any children, and I've got
you
two
chilling?
younger brothers, and they're not really gun people. And I've got nephews, and my nephews aren't really gun people. So, like, if I die, who the hell am I going to give my guns to? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. One of y'all in the chat,
Yeah,
maybe.
you know
I
what?
just,
Dude,
I'll make a list, and I'll just throw a dart and be like, all right,
yeah,
Maggie, all right, Maggie's going to Joyful. Okay, all right. Okay, that one's going to here. And I'll just write it in the will. I'll put your YouTube names up. Joyful
oh
Diamond.
shit, it'd be funnier. Okay, so you die, and what you do is in your debt, what do they call it, the will. It's
Mhm.
like, okay, for my firearms, I want you to take each one and cut it on a piece of paper and then put it on a dartboard, in different spots, and
Yeah.
then let each one of the people that are there to read the will and let them shoot and decide who gets your gun.
Hell yeah. Oh, Joyful Maggie, she's my 410. She's oh yeah, she's sweet.
Although with me, mine's already set. My grandmother or my mother is arbiter, and after that, it's my sister, and then after that, it goes to my kids automatically, right?
I think so. Yeah. Zach, what's up, brother? That's my boy right there. Oh, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Actually, I heard that the 11th they're supposed to be testing the emergency broadcast system nationwide.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like,
So on the 11th, I'm gonna wake up early. I'm gonna make sure I got all my gear ready to go.
When is that? Tuesday? Is that Tuesday or Wednesday? No,
Let's
that'd
see,
be Wednesday.
let's see,
because on Monday.
all right, so today's the 8th, so tomorrow's the 9th.
It's Wednesday.
It would be Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. Well, I'm gonna double down at Wednesday at work, man. So if they do some shit like that, hopefully it takes out the gas system too, natural gas. I'd be like, sorry, can't cook hamburgers.
I know, right?
No French fries for you fuckers. Sorry, go home, make your own shit.
Maybe keep a couple of your ARs in the trunk. You know,
Oh, no.
Just throw a couple extra mags and the
That's
ARs.
the day. Wednesday, hopefully, I think we're supposed to get some rain on Wednesday, so I'll just wear my leather jacket because Tinkerbell fits perfectly right here in the top pocket. Oh, nice. And I can take my coat off and put it right there in the kitchen where I can see Tinkerbell the whole time.
They're not married. I'm missing some of the chat here. Who's not married? My daughter.
Oh, I hear you.
My daughter gets mine if she does allow my grandsons.
I put another video up. I don't know if I posted it on Facebook or not. I think I did.
Oh, I got you, Jesse. Okay, yeah. Oh man, are you, Jesse? I think you're telling me that your freaking daughter married one of them. Maybe not anti-gunner, but one of them ones. It's like, why do you need a gun?
Yeah.
Why do you need a fucking brain? Well,
yeah. Why do I need a gun?
I don't need a damn thing. I own a gun because I want to protect myself, motherfucker.
And it's my God-given right that I can own a gun. Go ahead, brother.
So I was thinking a lot and I thought of my motto if I do run for office in 2028. It'd be fuck you, fuck your feelings, and get over your fucking self.
Change my ass.
Fuck your feelings. Oh my God, that is too damn funny. Oh shit. We what we need to do is take that clip and put it on like TikTok or something. Fuck you, fuck your feelings, and you know, get some self-esteem.
Yeah. Grow a set of balls, get the sand out of your vagina, pull your big girl panties or boxers or whatever the hell you got up, and get on with life.
What Diamonds, the singularity. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know what that is.
What if the singularity happens soon while it's going on?
I don't know what that. I don't even know what that is. Can somebody please explain it?
Hold on, man. Let me go through chat. And
maybe I haven't. Is there a movie about it? Is there a documentary about it? The singularity. Is that where like God comes down and does the rapture and leaves, you know, like 70% of the people to deal with the aftermath? I mean, I don't know what that is. I mean, I don't know how many people God's going to take in the rapture. He might take half of us. He might take none of us. Then again, he might take almost all of us.
I know he's got a plan for me. He's got a plan.
I know it.
Right, Zach? I think he's gonna set me up somewhere with a sniper rifle a couple miles away and just start picking demons off. Hey,
Oh, a black hole appears.
okay.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't know, man. Never been around. Well, I mean, I've seen some black holes, but never a black hole. So, if that makes sense.
A singular is where a black hole appears. You mean in Sweden at CERN, where they're making them friggin' satanic sons of bitches out there? Yeah. You damn
Well,
right.
Chris, see, Chris, the only thing is, it's only death of the body.
Yeah,
But,
it's
I
not
believe there's more. I believe there's more to people
than just our body. This right here,
what, dude. Because I mean,
this
like,
is a vessel.
yeah, a vessel. Yeah.
We are in a vessel right now. Okay.
No shit, mine's sinking.
Well, patch it up. Get you some Flex Seal or some Flex Tape or Flex Foam or whatever the frick he does. You didn't see that he made the boat out of it, out of the
Flex tape.
and paddling along.
Yeah, that flex tape is not something to be laughed about. That's true.
Oh no, I used Flex Seal and Flex Tape at my old house. And yeah, it works pretty good. Zach, how the hell are you? Good evening, Moose.
Hawk, you have a good night, brother. I hope
night,
you start
Hawk.
feeling better, brother.
Yes, sir. I'll
That's
pray
good.
for you tonight, brother. Yeah, CERN's a satanic friggin'. Hand me down.
You ain't got no sand in that area. Well, Phoenix, you want to go to the beach? I'll kick sand on you.
There's sand all over here. I live in the sand hills in North Carolina.
I never understood that. How is that flirting? Like if you see a cute girl at the beach, you happen to fall right by her, kick sand up her crotch. You're like, oh, sorry. Oh, here, let me help you out with that.
Oh man.
Oh man, I know. I'm bad.
I love
Hey, what's going on, Moose?
I love y'all.
Well, I had to come in because I just got to address some of the bullshit that's going on in chat with all the conspiracy theory stuff and everything else. It's being spread around. I got to be honest with you people. I'm an old guy. I've been hearing the end of the world since 1984. And I heard it in 2000, it was going to be the end of the world. And I heard it in 2012 was going to be the end of the world. Now I'm hearing 2021.
Yeah, nobody's got it.
It's all bullshit. Now, for one thing, like Callie was saying, they're talking about dragging the unvaxxed out and putting them in ditches and lining them up and shooting them.
Yeah, I seen that video today.
Okay, my question is, who's going to do it? Nobody can answer that question. Who's going to do it? You got 80 million gun owners who are not vaccinated. Who's going to do it? The military's not going to do it. There ain't enough police officers to do it, for one thing, and they're not going to just start executing people. That's some lefty Democrat flapping his gums like they flap about all this other bull crap. It ain't going to happen, people, because if it does start happening, I guarantee you, the Patriots are going to come out of the woodwork and end it in a few hours. It'll be game over. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's not going to happen.
I have to
now, this September 11th thing, is a test of the new emergency radio broadcast system that's been put in place to get emergency broadcasts out on not only radio, TV, and cell phones. ham radio operators have known about this for a long time. We have a lot of actual people that are ham radio operators that, by the way, work for FEMA because they're in communications for the Federal Emergency Management System. That's all it is a test of the system. We used to have tests every few months. We had them a lot in Alaska, believe it or not, because of the earthquakes and floods and fires we had in Alaska. So they tested the emergency system out up there due to the earthquakes that we were always having. Now, another thing is we're going to have more earthquakes, and I'll tell you why we're going to have more earthquakes. We're in a solar cycle. We're in the 11-year solar cycle, and we are getting a lot of gravity pools that are coming in from the sun through our magnetosphere that are going to be causing more earthquakes. It's actually something I discovered years ago, about the same time some Japanese scientists discovered it when I was doing earthquake research in conjunction with working with HAARP and that. And we discovered this, that on this every 11-year solar cycle, we get a higher incidence of earthquakes, and we discovered what we call gravity pools of energy that come through from the sun that get through our magnetic field and move the Earth's crust. I can't stress for people enough that all this misinformation that's out there, it's a distraction. It's a distraction from other things that are really going on you need to be focused on. I want to see people have the truth and not listen to all the conspiracy theories and stuff. Because
but we're not going to know
the math isn't there. Right, but the math isn't there. Like I said, there's no UN troops coming over here. There ain't 250,000 of them on the earth. They're not coming. The United States military is the primary NATO force, and they're not coming here because of posse comitatus. They cannot act against American citizens, and they'd be having to act against their own brothers and sisters.
Okay, all right. So, okay, let's just take this. All right, the CIA is not supposed to work within the country. Do they?
Right.
Come on, man.
They actually, well, they have operatives that work in the country, but I mean, they don't really do stuff like they do in foreign countries.
Come on, we've known this from the fucking 80s.
Yeah,
they've got fucking infantry.
Well,
they've infiltrated the fucking media, dude. I mean, we already know this.
Calm down. Calm down. They do put out disinformation.
I am feeding.
They run disinformation campaigns.
Off of your energy, brother. I'm feeding off of your energy.
Right. They run disinformation campaigns. That's not the same. That's not the same as doing the things that they do overseas, like selling missiles and heavy weapons and trading drugs for guns and all that. What they're doing in foreign countries and working intelligence and stuff like that. Yeah. They're here. They're based here in the United States. They're a big operation. They run a disinformation campaign, not only in the United States, but all over the country, because people feed off of information in the United States. And a lot of the information that's put out is actually to affect the way our enemies and our other foreign countries look at us. You really have to understand the PSYOPs game to understand a lot of this stuff as to how it works. And these people, though, on the internet that put out all this bullshit, like the FEMA camps, I contacted one of those people who went around years ago. This happened years ago, and photographed supposedly this new station that was being built with incinerators and fences and rail lines and everything else. And I contacted them, and I got hold of them, and I asked them, I want the coordinates for that. I want to visibly see it myself and go see what it is. They would never give me the actual coordinates of it. And later on, someone said they saw that same facility in a foreign country, and they were trying to say it was built here in the United States. I saw them come on with trains one time of tanks, and said, "Oh, look at these tanks! They're headed into the United States." Well, they were headed to be transported onto ships and stuff, and taken overseas to battle our enemies with. I mean, you can take a picture and put any narrative you want. I want the truth. Go after the truth. Don't fall for the bullshit. That's what I'm trying to impress upon people, because if you'll fall for that bullshit, you'll fall for anything. And the proof is the 100 and some million Americans that have fallen for the CNN, mainstream media, NBC, ABC, MSNBC bullshit. That's all the proof you need that if you're brainwashed, you don't know that you're brainwashed.
I'll tend to agree with those numbers. You said about 100 million have fallen into it. And you're right. It's only about a third of the country. Believe it or not, a lot of people either don't even pay attention. I mean, even when I see, like, I watch that Caitlin Bennett Liberty Hangout, and she'll go to the fucking Florida beaches, California beaches, and Mark Dice too. They'll go out and they'll just be like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" I mean, ask them questions like, "How many continents?" Well, I like Mark Dice's. He went up there and said, we're thinking about arresting people who do not take the jab, and dude, like, he got quite a few signatures on there, but there were a lot of people that crossed by and they're like, "You're fucking kidding. No, no, hell no, I ain't signing that." And finally, the last one was an older man, and he walked up. He's like, "This has to be some kind of joke." And then Mark Dice finally came clean. He's like, "Yeah, it's totally a joke, but look at how many people signed this fucking thing." And they both just like looked at it like, "Are you fucking kidding?" He must have had 30 or 40 signatures on there. I mean,
look at the people that were freaking out the other day when they landed a military aircraft on an interstate over in Arkansas. And people were, "Oh my God, it's an invasion," didn't know what's going on. That shit's been going on. It's a training mission that they do all the time, is why a lot of our sections of interstate are straight out and power lines are way out of way, because they can use them for emergency landing strips, and they have to practice people. It's part of the Air Force training when they're doing this. And people lost their damn minds over in Arkansas just about till they found out it's a training mission. There's a lot of training missions going on. Now, I'll be honest with you. I've got friends, like I said, I've got friends in the Army. I've got friends that are Navy, ex-Navy SEALs. I've got friends in the Marine Corps. All this. I can tell you that some of them did have concerns one time when they made them do urban combat training, which they set up like a city, and they had to go house to house and door to door. Well, this was done actually prior to us going into Afghanistan. But they were concerned, and soldiers talk between each other. We talk, and they were concerned that they thought that it was going to be something done in the United States, was the talk about between the soldiers. But then they realized, no, they were preparing for training to go overseas to do highly populated urban environments.
I agree, Best Life. Yeah, he does edit it to show the dummies. But, at least I think he's probably pretty fair about how many idiots he's got walking by compared to how many actual thinkers walk by.
Yeah,
I could be right. I could be wrong. I don't know Mark Dice. Yeah. I've never met the guy. I mean, he seems like he would be he seems like he'd be a fair guy.
Yeah. But Joyful Diamonds, right now we're in the 11-year solar cycle of sunspots.
Oh yeah.
Our ionosphere is the most active I have ever seen. I lived in Alaska, and I was able to talk radio up there all over the world. I'm down here in Oklahoma now, and I have never seen the ionosphere at night as active as it's been up on Citizens Band 27385 channel, which was actually one of the channels I used doing earthquake research, because that was one of the frequencies that we found out. So we are, and this solar cycle is not just up and down, here today and gone tomorrow. The solar cycle we're coming into and reaching lasts for 2 or 3 years.
Good.
So
because I'll tell you what,
no,
I'll tell you what. Last year, Moose, because down here in the desert, brother, you got to remember Arizona, down here in the fucking middle of the desert.
Right.
We really rely on monsoons, and we didn't get any monsoons last year. I mean, we got like maybe 2.5 days of rain. That was it. Barely enough to create a flash flood. This year so far, we've already had floods we have missing people. Okay. And then
right.
also later this week, Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, we're talking about more rain, which I love rain because that means they're going to open our ranges and I can go back out and practice. But
right.
I wanted to address Jesse because he's kind of new to the chat. I don't remember seeing him in here before.
Hi, Jesse. And Jesse is absolutely correct.
Yeah, there's no such thing as climate change, and I believe that wholeheartedly too. This climate change is
actually, I'll clarify that. I got to clarify that. There is climate change every day. That's every why year. We have weathermen to go out and tell you whether it's going to be rainy or sunny or cold or hot or fog or whatever. The climate changes daily on the earth. The weather patterns move. It's been going on since we've been.
Oh, dude, I've been at the point where it's raining on one side of the street and not on the other. It's crazy. I'd cross the street, right. I'm fucking dry. And on the other
10,000 years we've been warming since the last ice age. Man had nothing to do with that then. Man had nothing to do with the planet warming up.
Nope.
It's all part of what I call God's plan or Mother Nature, however you want to put it on this earth. And if the earth didn't want us on here, it would shake us off like a bad case of fleas.
But AMC said it's our fault and cow farts.
Yeah, well, that's the big money lie. That is the biggest money lie. And I'll tell you something else that's the biggest lie, and it's already been disproven, and they keep spouting it over and over, trying to make you think it's the truth. CO2, carbon dioxide, does not cause global warming. Carbon dioxide does not cause global warming.
Man, if I had to count how many times I farted
every.
Oh my God, I'm a big proponent.
We had the university did a test.
I'm a big proponent of the
combustion. Combustion.
Yeah. I mean, I probably fart at least 5 or 6 times a day.
We had university did tests.
Do you ever wake up?
We had universities did tests on every gas on Earth for heat absorption. Every gas on Earth is a clear odorless gas, has the same heat absorption of 0.01. That is 1/100th is how it's rated. Water vapor is 1.0, 100 times what every gas, oxygen, nitrogen, CO2, they all are the same. They are 100 times less than what water vapor does for heat absorption for the Earth.
How do we get Mungo to fart into a canister?
Oh,
I mean, honestly, dude, think about it. If we collected our
we captured.
Dude, I
gases were captured in jars and used for tests. They captured gases. I mean, we got nitrogen, oxygen, helium, and all that. Fart,
back
same
in,
one.
Yeah, you should.
yeah, because
should
back in the
too.
90s, remember they used to make Jenkum, and that was when people would poo in a jar, and they would collect the methane, and then they would huff it and hallucinate. I'm not lying. Look it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Google
God.
that shit. Look
Really?
it up.
I
It's
did
called
not.
Jenkum.
Oh my
It's
God.
called
That's
Jenkum.
a
Look it
that's-
up and Google it.
God,
Jeremy.
Jeremy, freaking hate
Jeremy.
you now.
That's the same. That's the same ones that eat Tide Pods. That's the
Yup.
same ones that smoke
Well,
bed
they're
bugs
out-
trying to get high, and that's the same one that scrape banana peels.
Yup.
It's the same idiots.
Huff duster.
I mean-
you know the duster that you can buy in the store that cleans that dusts your shit.
Yeah,
huff
air
that-
duster.
God.
Yeah, air duster.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not lying. Google that shit. It's called
Well, it used to be,
Jenkum. It's called
That's
Jenkum.
right there.
it used to be plastic rubber in a bag. Plastic rubber in a bag. Then they went to spray paint in a bag. Gold spray paint. I see
Yeah,
kids with
gold
gold spray
spray
paint all
paint.
over their
Yeah,
nose
yeah.
like they was
And then it was
like they
Glade.
was.
Oh man, freaking
Yeah.
sniffing
I
glue.
mean,
Yeah.
And then it was Glade. They was doing air
These are the
freshener
same
right after the
people.
silver- the paint. Yep.
these are the same people telling you that global warming is caused by man. They're doing it because of money. It's a money scheme. It's a lie. The CO2 thing has been busted years ago. That was some Swedish scientist theory. That was busted, but they still try to cover it up that it wasn't. It's been disavowed. It's bullshit. Because if CO2 caused global warming, our oxygen would cause global warming. And what people don't realize, if they taught science anymore, the more CO2 we have, the more plants grow to produce
Yep.
more oxygen. Every
Exactly.
pot grower in the world that grows indoors knows this. That's
Yep.
why they feed
Oh,
their
yeah.
plants CO2 so they get a faster growth on plants and they get oxygen in return.
Yeah, but
Duh.
they don't want us to grow. They want us to eat bugs, man. Come on, we've all heard the
Tell you,
latest.
man. Google it.
Yeah, and
This-
bug burger.
It gets me so wound up. Like I said, I
I
get
know,
tired of
I-
seeing people eat bullshit disguised as filet mignon. And the next son of a bitch that tells me that HARP is controlling the weather, I'm going to punch him in the mouth. HARP's been down for 2 years. It ain't active. The sites are down.
Say it, Zach. Tell him, Zach. Say it. Say it.
Jack, there's no way he's gonna punch you in the mouth.
Zach can control the weather. Zach can control the weather with his supercomputer faster than Hart can control the weather. Zach can do it. He's got the brains to do it. Zach can control the weather.
That he does.
That
That he does.
And I won't mention don't mess up the peanut crop, Zach.
Yeah, he needs that for his
You know,
peanut
I'm
butter. Man,
halfway
he ain't gonna
tempted
mess that up.
to give-
Come on, man. That's gonna cut him out.
No, I'm halfway. No, check this out, dude. I am halfway tempted to give Zach access to some of my channels, so maybe he can go in and find out the real reason why I got that fucking strike on my. Was it somebody just trying to fuck with me, or a couple of people coming in? Oh, he's medical man, or was this actually YouTube? I don't fucking know.
You've got trolls trying to shut you down. You've got people trying to shut you down, Dangerous, because we've caught them on other streams talking about it.
Well, I know
They come
because-
in and what they're doing is they're filing complaints on YouTube against you, and YouTube is following up on those complaints without evidence. They're taking other people's complaints. You've got a bunch of trolls doing it to you, and I've been trying to tell you.
I'll have to wait and see. I mean,
Don't
I
wait
know
and see. Ask Virginia. Virginia's seen them too. These people have nothing better to do. They have no lives, and all they like to do is create mayhem and destruction. That's why we call them trolls.
TH, I'm glad
I've got
you
better
found
names
us,
for them.
found me.
But I'm not pulling no punches from now on.
You probably pulled. You probably remember this channel. I know I posted it a couple times in the chat. It's been my backup to my backup. They finally took down my backup. No. So here I am. No, you bring up some good points, Moose. You do.
You just got to believe them. That's what I'm telling you. And I know without visual proof, it's hard to see, but we cannot sit and record everybody talking while we're sitting watching several streams and gathering this information. We can't sit and record all that stuff. I don't have the capabilities on my computers because they're overloaded now. But I know what I hear and I know what I see. And Zach, you're still looking good, brother.
I don't care. You got that. I voted for Biden poster in the background.
Yeah, I love that fucking soul patch that Zach has going on.
Yeah, right there.
That is fucking scary as fuck, man.
But
That
now,
really is,
look at him carefully. Look at Zach carefully. Does he not look like Anonymous? Does he not look like Anonymous? Doesn't need the mask. Does not need the mask. He's Anonymous right there. No mask. He's Anonymous.
Yeah, he's
I got his
anonymous
number. I got facial recognition.
Yeah, but think about it, Moose. If you and I both fucking shaved our beards and our fucking heads, like, they could probably still, get some plastic surgery.
My hair's running away from my face. I'm so ugly, but
I gotta cut my hair. I think I'll have Mom shave my hair.
I've been fortunate. I had one grandpa that had a full head of hair his entire life. And then I had one grandpa that went bald at like 55, 6. Yeah. So, I mean, I've been fortunate so far. I'm almost 50. Still got a pretty full head of hair.
I can't say that, and I'm 42.
Well, it happens. It happens. Shit happens.
Mom. That gene. Oh, yeah. The bald gene comes from the mom, too. Yeah, thanks, Mom. I appreciate that.
Actually, Tally, I'm over on Odyssey, and that's where, I'll have to set this channel up so I can. I'm gonna have to go back on my Dangerous Freedom After Dark, and I'm gonna just delete pretty much every episode or move it. Maybe I'll just transfer it over to the Odyssey, but I'm gonna have to remove them all because, dude, at this point, they could start going back through other videos and be like, well, you guys are spreading misinformation. It's like, how? What? How are we spreading this? All we're doing here is giving our opinions. I mean, like, seriously, and I asked them that in my appeal. I was like, why are you attacking people that, channels that help other people think? I mean, isn't that what people are supposed to do, is think for themselves?
No.
That's not what they want you to do now.
The government is supposed to tell you how to think and what to do. Dangerous. Have you been sleeping? Right. Come on, man.
That's what they want. That's what they want. And see, that's the thing about these brainwashed.
How you spend your money, what to eat, what to watch, what to listen to, when to take a poop, how to wipe your ass properly. Right. They want control of everything.
Tally,
mainstream media and mainstream media and all these tech giants and everything else are so brainwashed, they don't know that they're brainwashed.
My Odyssey channel is just Dangerous Freedom. Yeah, just Dangerous Freedom. You should see my icon. It's the one that's
through the gun barrel. The 3%.
Yeah, through the gun barrel. Yep.
It's the 3% through the gun barrel.
Yeah, I can.
Through the gun barrel.
Everybody, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification.
Yeah, dude, this is so cool. Look at that, Moose, man. My son actually took the shot. I was holding the rifle. Well, he took the shot. But yeah, that we focused on the 3% logo. Didn't that turn out pretty fucking cool?
That's friggin' awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And like I said at first, I thought it was
That's
a
awesome.
watch. Like the
Yeah,
face of a
and
watch.
you know what's
That's awesome.
really weird? What's really weird is when he originally took it, he took it right side up, but because of the rifling, it completely turned the picture
Upside down
upside down. And
backwards.
so I had to go and use crop and everything and move it around to get this one where the at least the stripes are actually no, this is the original maybe. Let's see here. Yeah, because the
Yeah,
stripes
that's upside
should be
down.
on the bottom.
Yeah, that's upside
But
down.
this is right side. No, this is right side up. That's weird. That was just weird. How that picture turned out. But you know, it was through the rifle of the barrel. It was pretty cool.
Yep.
Imagine what it does to a bullet.
That's cool.
Wow, it makes it spin faster and straighter to go right through your fucking skull cap.
Go ahead, Zach. You got something to say?
What, Zach?
Dangerous, sign up for YouTube.net and just take your YouTube video links and import them.
YouTube? Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah, I got something. I got something from your spot or something saying I had to go in and redo my password or something, and I haven't done it yet.
Oh,
I got to
Zach's
find where I put my password.
Zach's working on that. That's why I have this little book here, because it's got my passwords and shit in it. It's also the notes that,
Well,
the important notes that I keep, you know, when we're talking about important shit and everything. So
I like what Foam had to say.
yeah, I got two of them, Jeremy. I got two books, but
yeah,
I can't always find the ones I'm looking for because some of them that were saved before I wrote them down the other day on one of my computers, they came in and upgraded my Chrome and wiped out all my passwords, all my save sites, everything. And I've been trying to retrieve all that information. This new Google Chrome upgrade sucks.
Yeah, my book here's got like a lot of y'all's emails and everything into it, just in case I lose it or whatnot. I have y'all written down here. So.
And the scary thing is I keep getting this notification that Google wants me to allow them to upload my passwords and stuff to some Google Cloud up there somewhere to save the shit. And wait a minute. No. I'm not putting my shit out there for some hacker to get. I mean, I'm putting myself at risk if they get into my computer, which is going to be hard to do with my firewalls and all. But I'm not putting it out there on some cloud for some jackass that can shut our YouTube channel and down.
Uh-oh, they got you.
Yeah, I got that for them too. I'm a Zach Patriot, brother. That's the symbol, the Zach Patriot Brothers.
Free thinking society.
That's it.
It can be a dangerous society, but that's the way we like it, dude. That's why, like when I was watching the Magnificent Seven, you know, back in the gunslinger days, and believe it or not, dude, there was less death, but there was less people. But at the same time, you know, when everybody walks around armed, it just creates a more polite society. Even the gunslingers at that point were like, they didn't want to just fuck with, most of them didn't want to just fuck with anybody. You know, I mean, if they had a real beef with somebody, then maybe. But usually if they've got a beef with somebody, they're already so drunk, they're probably seeing double. So you go out there, you do your 10 paces or whatever, you know, the soberest one wins.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
in Alaska,
nobody was crying after the fact. Yeah.
Dangerous in Alaska. I'd walk into a bar and the women would say, "Is that a gun in your pocket or are you happy to see me?" I'd say, "It's a gun in my pocket. What do you think?"
And I'm still happy to see you.
I'm so happy to see you.
Well, not some of these women. Not some of these women.
Yeah, oh, big one. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Still good to see
What you got, Zach? What you got, Zach?
Mooseman, Brandon upgraded the YourSpot website to look more like Facebook, so that's why we have to create a new password.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll get on there when I get time. Thank you.
I'll do that tomorrow, man. I'll be honest. And Zach, I might be getting in touch with you sometime in the, I don't know, fairly early morning, 10, 11, 12, something like that, afternoon, and see if you can help me out, get all my shit linked over there. I trust you. Dude, I trust you a lot, Zach. I'll tell you what, man. All these times, dude, you
Trust
come
me
on
more
here
than
every
Geek
night.
Squad.
You have always been a friend of the channel, and dude, you know what? You're a true fucking patriot, brother.
I trust you more than Geek Squad.
You know what I have to say to that?
And you know what, Brett? I promote you a lot at work too. You know, like this is my boy Zach. You know, whenever you text me at work or whatever, I look at my phone and I pretty much tell my boss, "Hey, fuck you, Zach's talking to me. I gotta talk to Zach." Of course, most of the time I'm the one that's in charge there anyway. So
That's nice to be the boss. It is. I
And
remember
that's
those.
spelled Y-O-R-E. Is it Y-O-R-E spot and Y-O-R-E tube?
Yes. Yep. Your tube and your spot.
Because somebody in the chat said they couldn't find it, and I think it's spelled Y-O-R-E.
Yep.
all right,
Oh, you want to
So,
see?
like,
All right.
I'm trying to draw a stencil out for my airbrush.
Check this. All right. This is Smoky Cat.
Smoky Kitty.
Smoky kitty.
Oh, he's a good kitty. Look at him.
Oh yeah. This is Mama Kitty. She actually
Oh.
spit out Jenna.
Big mom.
And I mean, she's pretty good size, but she's not huge. But I'll tell you what, man, she is a nuzzler. I mean, I'll be in there, I'll be in there sleeping, and she'll come up and just start rubbing against me.
And cuddle and yeah.
And I'm like, itch, come on, I'm trying to sleep here.
I'm trying to, yeah.
And but yeah, she's, it's weird. I took her in she was an outside cat. She was pregnant. I brought her in for about 3 weeks. She ended up having the litter inside the house. But anyways, yeah, so I got 4 kittens out of that. Jenna, the big one, the one that's always over here. She's one of them. I have Tiger. Now I had Pepe. Although Pepe, I haven't seen him in about 2 months. I don't know where he went. Maybe somebody took him in. Maybe the pound got him. I don't know.
I just hope there's not a Chinese restaurant close by.
Yep.
Now, not within at least 2 miles.
Try the Mushu chicken. It's perfect.
Yeah. Pork extra to die for.
The cat chow mein.
Fucked up. You guys are fucked up, man.
No, we know see your cat. Stop asking.
Yeah. That was a funny sign. I saw that sign.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that too, Virginia Roots? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we only eat dogs over here.
Hey, I've eaten dog. It's not that bad.
I've eaten dog and I've eaten cat. We ate cat in Alaska was a delicacy. We ate lynx up there when the trappers got them. You talk
I've
about
had
the other
kangaroo.
white meat, that's it.
Kangaroo.
I
is
can
very
honestly
tender.
say I eat pussy. I eat
Kangaroo?
pussy.
You can eat kangaroo with a butter knife. Like cut it with a butter
Yeah.
knife. Like I've had
Kangaroo
kangaroo.
is really
Kangaroo,
lean and
very tender.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I've actually eaten mammoth meat. I ate mammoth meat up in Alaska that they found in the tundra frozen.
That was frozen.
From
You've eaten that
10,000
man.
years old. Yeah.
What the fuck? Are
What?
you kidding me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They
It's
cook
kind
it
of
up.
freezer burnt, but it's kind of freezer burnt. They have
Well, I
a
would
deal
think
where
so.
a whole club gets together when they can get that mammoth meat, and everybody gets to taste the mammoth meat. In Alaska, there's a club that goes around doing that, like an archaeological club. And when they
Was
can
it
get
raw?
meat fresh enough, and there's a
Wow.
lot of it in Russia, believe it or not, that they're digging up. That's basically a whole frozen mammoth, and you could butcher it out right there and eat some of it.
Wow, sounds yucky.
It was a little coarse,
What
but
did it taste like?
no,
Did it taste like chicken or did it taste like sirloin?
no, it kind of tasted like a strong,
Tastes like
kind of like
caveman.
elephant, or
What the hell does elephant
or
taste
kind of
like?
like musk ox.
Tastes like elephant.
It's a coarse meat. It was a real coarse,
Yeah,
coarse
all
dark
right.
meat.
I'm
Of
just
course, it
gonna
was
go out.
old.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna say a lot of us probably haven't eaten elephant, and probably a lot haven't eaten muskrat or musk ox either. I've
Mhm.
never even actually had ox. So
You haven't had oxtail?
Oxtail is good.
Yeah, and that
No.
oxtail soup. Man, where you
Nope.
been? Of course, you don't
Arizona.
eat stuff we eat.
Arizona. Guess what? We don't have a lot of ox or water buffalo. I mean, granted, we do have buffalo. In fact, if you go up north about an hour and a half, I can come to a buffalo ranch where they actually do have buffalo, and they also serve fresh buffalo steaks. However, it's expensive.
I just ate my last buffalo burger the other day.
It's expensive, man. Down here, it's expensive. Buffalo are
Yep.
we treat them differently out here. We treat deer very respectful. I mean, like seriously, I know in a lot of places, like every hunting season, all you gotta do is go in there and pay $10, $15, and you get a hunting license. You can shoot up to 2 and 3 fucking deers. Okay, down here it's not like that. Down here it's a fucking raffle, and I have put in for that raffle 6 years in a row. It's like $35 each time. And luckily, they do refund the money, or at least they did back then. They refund the money if you don't get drawn. But I put in 6 times, never got drawn. I wanted to go up there and shoot a fucking deer or an elk, and I
Hey,
never.
maybe we come here and shoot a deer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't here. All right, so that's what
Bison
I'm
is
talking
better
about.
than cow. Patrick Lee is right. Bison is better than cow. Bison meat, buffalo meat is a very good, healthy, lean meat. It's
Very
delicious.
lean.
We had them in
Mhm,
Alaska,
bison.
and I tried for 30 years to draw a permit because we had 3 herds in Alaska. And before they did the permit thing, we were loaded to fly out, and there was an 8 buffalo limit on the herd, and the river boaters caught them down on the river. In 15 minutes, they had all 8 buffalo killed, and the hunt was over. And we never got to take off in the airplane to go land and get one. And
Damn.
after that, it went all permit by drawing like you got. So that was
Gotcha.
the one animal in Alaska I never killed, but my buddy got one. I got to eat buffalo meat. We hung it, aged it till I had the green mold growing off of it that far. And we had Fred Flintstone steaks that was tender. You could put on a wood stove and you could cut it with a fork. It was so tasty and good once it was aged out. It's like very fine primo meat. So, and I can get all the deer I want right here in my yard. They're always here eating my peach. They ate all my peaches. My peach tree died now, so they're not getting no more peaches.
Trampled all my corn.
Oh no.
Yep, I was pissed. I sent Moose pictures. I was furious. I got it about 7 inches tall, and then a family of deer came through at one point, just trampled all of it.
That look all right.
See,
trying to
now
get
you're
a
our
smoker
intrusive.
going.
And now, see, now at that point, that's when you need a man like me.
It's just a
You
rough
know,
cut stencil.
when they come trampling through, I'll be popping them off. And then, well, okay, well, they stomped half the corn, but we got a fresh fucking side of beef.
Yeah, right. For sure. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're so. I'm in a
I
really
don't,
small.
dude, I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue killing animals.
Well,
Just
I
use
never
the
had.
animal.
they're so
mean-
tame. They just walk up to you, so you wouldn't even have to hunt. You could walk up and strangle it.
Yeah, well,
Or-
I'd rather just shoot it.
I'm just doing I'm making a.
Actually,
trying to-
that'd be interesting. I've got a buddy that makes traps.
Mhm,
I don't know if he's ever made a deer trap.
right.
Well, a deer trap, you pretty much need steel. And that's one thing. It's like he follows the laws where he's at. I mean, he does make traps, dude. He makes traps with fucking in the water, like right at the water's edge, dude. He'll go in there and he'll make like a cul-de-sac where the fish and the frogs and the crawdads can get in. They cannot get out. And I mean, we've been at this a long time. My buddy, Survival Living, and
Right.
I don't mind promoting him. That dude is seriously, when you want to talk about survival living, he chose an apt name.
Good
That
night,
mother-
Chris.
He can live through
Yeah.
some shit.
I wonder if Zach knows what that is. Zach, do you know what that is?
Or it's the Great Booby.
That's two men walking abreast.
All right, my second.
Oh, that must be triple G's. That was as big as their heads. You notice the breast was larger than the heads of the stick figures. I'm just saying.
They're always larger.
I've seen
Zach's
dude,
got
I've
something
seen,
to say.
dude, I have seen some
Zach's got
big titties in my time, and that's Virginia. That's why I say I don't care if you're a little bit tinier. That's all right. It just means more slender. You can move a little easier.
Yeah. Zach's
Probably
got
not
something
gonna
to
choke
say.
me. Probably not gonna roll over and choke me in the middle of the night.
I'm not really drawing.
No, it's all right.
Go ahead.
We got Zach.
Damn it, Jeremy. I guess I have to give free peanut butter to people thanks to China paying for it thanks to your secret.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. I know I put that cat out the bag, but you kept on sending me midget porn. And I was like,
Oh my god. Damn it, Jeremy! I told you to quit sending midget porn out there.
I know, right? Garrett, I'm drawing out because I got an airbrush and I'm all done pretty much with the model. My ATST. All I have to do is paint Chewbacca and stick them in the top, and that model's done. And then I'll move on to the next one. But I got my airbrush, so I'm drawing a stencil out because it's a picture that I seen that I want to try to do, and it's 4 aces it's gonna be burnt. I'm gonna have like fire and smoke and shit coming off of it. I'm just drawing the stencil right now just to rough cut it out, and then I'll cut the stencil out and then paint it up and everything. I like making art.
Hey, Zach, if you'll come visit. Got a brand new jar if you'll come visit.
Hey, I got Food Line peanut butter here in North Carolina.
I'm a choosy mother. I choose Jeff. I'm a choosy mother.
I choose cheap.
You damn Skippy.
No, Skippy's expensive.
At the hospital, I asked for Peter Pan, and they put something under my bed. So
Ooh, not the Princess and the Pea.
Oh yeah. God, I love that
I
fable.
didn't get no peanut butter.
Princess and
I got that on my shopping list tomorrow, Zach. I got a jar 2 weeks ago, but I've always got to stock up on peanut butter. It's a good prepper thing because it's full of freaking protein, and
You know what? Maybe I'm the princess, because if I get one little tiny piece of dirt on my bed, I can't sleep at all, and I'm tossing and turning like, what's under me? And I'll finally wake up and be like, oh man, what's under me? And then I'll
like that with,
and then a fucking a little rock comes flying off my bed.
I'm like that with getting my hands dirty.
I wonder if Virginia's like that. Virginia, are you like that? You gotta have a nice clean bed, nice and
No, because I have a kid who jumps in and out with Cheerios, and I've got in and out, so I would sleep.
I got 2 cats.
Oh shit!
I got 2 cats.
Right.
Yeah, I've got like sometimes I'll there's dog treats in my bed or dog bones or toys or shit. So I mean, it don't bother me.
What I can't.
I'm more of I don't like shit getting on my hands.
Right.
Like if I have to wash my hands if they get dirty or sticky or whatever. I can't. Yeah, my hands have to be.
I woke up this morning to this in my bed. One of my cat toys brought his cat toy up onto my bed. So I woke up with a little mouse in my bed.
He loves you.
Little catnip mouse.
Dude, I told you what Tiger did. That freaking cat came in one time, man. He was just flailing. I thought it was the cat flailing. He just came in a fucking torrent, like a tornado. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on with this cat? And I'm out here, and he comes in, he fucking sits down. He's got a fucking live dove by the wing.
What?
And he brought it in as, it's like, Dad, check it out. I caught a dove.
I love you.
Like, oh, what a good cat. What a good cat. And then I went over there and I grabbed the dove and I grabbed the cat. And I was like, okay, let him go. Let him go. And I looked at the dove. It was a baby. And I'm like, oh, come on, there's not enough meat on this thing for even the cat.
Oh,
so anyways, yeah, I went ahead and I told Tiger he did a good job, but I put the bird outside and let him fly off for hopefully at least a little bit of a lifetime. I mean, he learned to watch out for cats. At least I hope he learned that lesson. It's like, holy crap. You can't trust them cats. You can't trust owls either. I don't fucking like owls.
We got a cat here. One of our cats here, when we bring bags of stuff in, he likes to get in the bag and he'll bite a tomato. He'll pull one out and he'll bite a tomato. He'll bite a pepper, whatever. Well, today the neighbor brought us over. The farmer brought us over some hot peppers, some jalapeno peppers, some banana peppers, some squash, some cucumbers. So we had to do some canning and some dehydrating today. But the cat went in that bag and grabbed one of them long, skinny, hot chili peppers and took a bite out of it. You talk about funny. He sit back and whoa, whoa, whoa. And so Red went over there and grabbed the bag and he looked at her like, what the hell's in there? Because it tastes bad.
Man, he ain't going after that bag again.
Nope.
Good night, Jesse. Also, JH, I saw you say good night. Good night, girl.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Thank you, Virginia.
See you guys that are leaving.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Jesse, hey, it's great to see you. I don't know if you're a guy or girl. Doesn't really matter. If you're over here and you're still here, that means that you appreciate what we're saying. I mean, we're rambling, I know, but at the same time, a lot of us are talking the same thing. Most of us are fucking thinking. So
yeah,
I mean,
we're having fun within the bounds of YouTube.
What was it? Wasn't it even in the movie? Remember the Mel Gibson movie, The Patriot? God, I fucking love that flick. Didn't he even have a cat? I believe. I think they had a cat in the house.
Yeah, I don't remember. That is a good movie, though.
Never seen it.
Great. Oh, The Patriot.
Never
Mel
seen it.
Gibson. I'll send the link out. You know what? I'll
Yeah.
find it.
Well, I think I got that one link from that movie site you have, but
Yeah.
that was
Just
one
put
movie-
in The Patriot, but it's
Yeah,
got to be The Patriot. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. But I'm a big.
Because
I
if
love,
you just
I like
put in
Mel Gibson.
Patriot, you're gonna find like Steven Seagal and shit like that. And I mean, that was a pretty decent movie too. But
Steven
was-
Seagal
that
is
dude, it
horrible.
was- well, back in the day, I actually enjoyed his movies. But yeah, you're the new shit. No, but
He's a
Uh-oh.
decent martial artist.
Jesse.
But terrible actor.
Jesse Lee is a 77-year-old male, so I guess I'm not the oldest one anymore here. Thanks, Jesse. You got me beat.
all right.
Nice.
I've been the old geezer here forever. I've been the oldest one. Well, now I've been upstage. Thank you, sir.
Wait a second.
He's 77.
It's just all right. Okay. I don't know if you got any affiliate to anyone else. Jesse Lee, Jesse James. I've actually, dude, it was kind of weird because there for a while I was at it was called the Younger Brothers, and the Youngers and the James used to work together, rob banks and rob train cars and shit like that. But like seriously, it was like cowboy owned. It's like they kept their money. They were like, oh, let's invest in construction. Hey, it's a lucrative business, and it was, dude, for a long time. It was lucrative. Now, $7 a fucking stud. Hell, you can give me $5 and you'll get a stud piece for a few hours. I'm sorry, was that too soon? Was that abrupt? Was that
No,
inappropriate?
No.
never.
You got $5, Virginia?
I do. I ain't your sugar mama.
$5, I can get some sugar.
Carolina girl, how can you be the second oldest? No way. No way.
She's not that old.
No, you're not.
All right, good night, Jesse. Hey, and we do this every time. I try and go on every time about the same night. So yeah, around, I don't know what time you're in. I mean, if
1
you're
o'clock around.
if you're on my coast, it's like, well, we're still like over a quarter to midnight. It's not even midnight here. It's not even Monday here. But other people, it's like 3 in the morning.
2:43 on the East Coast.
Do you look at that glass half full or half empty?
I want to know who drank out of my glass.
Right. There's a leak.
If you've got little children, you're probably chewing it. Go ahead, Zach.
Well then, at TH2.
TH. What?
TH2. Zach got some peanut butter. Okay.
Oh, okay. I got.
No, I bought my peanut butter. I bought it fair and square. It was on sale.
Do you like the crunchy or the smooth?
I have to eat the smooth. I don't have any teeth, so I can't
I'm
eat
with
peanuts
you.
anymore. So peanut
That's
butter's the only
right.
way I can go.
I don't have teeth really neither.
Uh-oh, Carolina girl.
I hear
Uh-oh,
you.
she's turned into a cougar.
Oh, wait a second. Moose. Oh,
Hell yeah, Carolina girl.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you go, girl.
Yo, Utah. Okay. Are you roundabouts the Four Corners? I'm down in Arizona, Jesse.
Utah.
Yeah.
Carolina
Been to
not far.
Utah many a time. Got a bunch of friends there. Used to have a bunch of friends there.
Hey, they
They've
just
left
had a
now.
golf tournament in Arizona.
A lot of sluts in Utah.
You're a
I'm
Utah
sorry.
girl.
I mean, there's a lot of slots in Utah.
Slots or sluts?
Both.
Yeah.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
Man,
There's a
that's
lot of
one
guns
thing
in
about,
Utah.
that's one thing about
There's a lot
Mormons,
of
man.
guns.
I'll tell you what, man. You know, they say they're monogamous and all that. I don't buy that shit. Like, I maybe some of them, but
No.
They
man,
cheat.
I
The
don't
ones
know,
I knew
man.
were ambidextrous.
I'll tell you what, dude. I mean, I had a lot of friends that were from a Mormon background, and I got to meet a lot of sisters and cousins and nieces and all that. And it's like, holy crap, she dresses like a slut. He's like, yeah, she totally is. And I'm like, wow, really?
Dangerous
Yeah,
is like,
no, it's just,
and what's her number again? And
Right? Where do I find her?
and she
Uh,
likes
she's
one
probably-
bar. Okay.
she's probably married with
Long
like
Island
10
ice cream?
kids. And you know, she's got like 3 boyfriends on the side.
She
Jesse
said,
Elmer.
man, I got a boyfriend and a husband on the side.
Jesse Elmer. I was raised Mormon. I have not been for about 25 years, but I was raised Mormon. So I get it. People that come from Salt Lake City, you're assumed to be that way. But there's a really good movie called SLC Punk.
Yep, I've
And
heard about it.
It
I haven't
will
seen it yet.
provide another perspective. Just like any other city in the country, there are all kinds of different people. I never lived in Salt Lake City, but I did visit there on a temple trip, actually, and it's a diverse and interesting place. That's exactly what's in my fridge.
Patrick.
Strawberry jam.
Fucker.
Damn it, Patrick.
Yes.
You gotta have that with your peanut
Go
butter,
on.
Zach. You gotta have that with your peanut butter, Zach.
I love strawberry too. I don't like grape. Screw grape. I like strawberries.
Peanut butter and jelly. It's good for your belly.
Peanut butter jelly.
That's right.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Oh yeah, peanut butter jelly time. Thank you.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh man, I'm gonna kick my damn.
Yeah, Jesse is very adamant. He's like, I am not Mormon.
No, but he
yeah,
said that he was raised too. He said I was
He
too.
was
So
raised.
I get why you would say that, Jesse, because when you're raised that way, but then you kind of see the light, as it were, it's like, yeah, you know, I've got an understanding, and I see, I
Yeah.
see what their ideas are, but you can be judged if you tell people, well, yeah, I'm technically a member of the LDS Church, because to get your membership taken away requires an amount of paperwork more than doing it with the government. I swear to God, to get your name taken off of their quote unquote records is a major process.
Wait a minute, you got to be put in a record book
Yeah.
to be in the religion or some shit?
It's basically a secondary government.
What?
Oh yeah. Yep. In fact, they're tithing, and I don't want to talk shit if anyone in here is active Mormon. I'm not, that is not my intention. But they're tithing at the end of the year. They do what's called a tithing settlement. It's basically an audit that every family has to go and do so that they make damn sure you paid your 10%. And if you didn't, you are reprimanded via anything from losing certain blessings to excommunication.
What the flying?
What?
Yep.
Dude, that is
You know what I would,
absolutely
insane.
correct. Yep.
Oh my God.
I'd be excommunicated within
Oh,
the
dude,
first
yeah,
year.
yeah. You know what? I'm not even, don't even sign up.
They
Don't even
actually
fucking
audit
try.
you more than the government. You have a 1% or less chance of being audited by the government by the IRS, right? You have a 100% chance of being audited by the LDS and suffering repercussions if it doesn't come out to 10%. That's a fact.
Repercussions? I'll give you repercussions. I'll
Yep.
give you 30% of my foot in your ass. How
Do it
about
or
that?
you're going to hell and you're shunned.
Yeah, whatever. Well, you know what?
You
When
tell
the
John
fight-
Smith he don't know
I'll
what the
tell you
hell he's
what.
talking about.
I'll tell you what. When the fight ends, we'll see who's going to hell.
I agree.
I don't care if you found a golden tablet.
You know
or
what?
not.
Maybe I am. Maybe I am going to hell. I don't think so.
I'm
I
not.
really-
I'm going to
I
hell.
don't believe so.
I've
If
accepted
you are,
Christ
all
as
your
my
friends will
personal
be there.
Savior
'Cause I'll
and my
be
Lord.
there.
That's
Jester
right,
will
guys.
be there.
You know what?
Zach
I
will
don't
be
care. I
there.
don't care if I die towards the end of the war, as long as I am on the side of freedom, and my name is mentioned, like many other names that have gone before us that have fought for true freedom. I'd be okay with that. I would be okay. Maybe somewhere, someday, they'll put up a little statue of me or something, or at least a plaque. You know, something to honor. I mean, I don't want to be forgotten.
Right.
You'll be on partisan rock like the rest of us, like the Wolverines. They'll find a rock somewhere, maybe, and put our name on.
Etch our names into.
If y'all want to hear some interesting trivia, the Osmonds are Mormon, as Carolina Girl said, but a few of the Disney Mouseketeers were raised Mormon. For example, Christina Aguilera was raised Mormon. Ryan Gosling was raised Mormon. The writer of the Twilight books was raised Mormon. I believe Stephanie Meyer is her name. She was raised Mormon. They're all over, and they have some interesting points of view. But yeah, a lot of people.
Bananas and pajamas are coming down.
Of course, Trey Parker and Matt Stone of South Park, they were also raised Mormon. That's why they're
Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
yeah.
That's where the movie Orgasmo comes. Well,
Orgasmo is
Orgasmo. They
funniest
were
movies ever.
Yeah. Actually,
Oh my
they did a
God.
Broadway musical too. I want to say that was
Yeah, it was called The Book of Mormon.
the
Yep.
Book of Mormon. Yep,
It was very popular. And Orgasmo, I swear to God, is
I love that movie.
No
That
one
movie's-
I know has seen that but you at this point. And
that movie's better than Basketball.
oh,
if
it's
you've
so
ever,
much better
if
than
anybody's
Basketball.
seen Basketball,
It's
that
hilarious.
movie- that movie's hilarious too.
Yep. Hey, Gary.
Oh
Yep.
wait, they also did Team America.
They did.
Yeah, Team America kicked ass.
Team America was another good.
That's right.
movie. Yep.
The Jacksons were Jehovah's Witnesses, and so was Prince.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Prince was like a little fucker. He was only like 5'1". He was my size, my height.
That's why he always had heels on.
Yep, that's why he had heels. Yep, he
Yep.
had big platform heels all the time. Oh no, I did not hear that, Garrett. That's pretty
I
cool.
did actually hear about that, Garrett. Yeah.
I remember the first night, the very first episode that South Park premiered. I was 15 or 16, maybe younger. I was 16 because Dad we got out of our motorcycle accident. Dad just got back from the hospital for like 4 or 5 months in rehab and shit. I was tripping acid and watched the very first episode because right after that, I watched MTV Oddities and the Max was on, and I watched the whole entire thing of the Max.
Liquid Television.
Yep, Liquid Television, and Eon Flux and The Head and Daria and all that crap. Yeah,
Excellent.
I was hallucinating very, very strongly when that
Me too.
episode first came out. That very first South Park episode.
Mm-hmm.
I'll remember it till the day I die.
I remember thinking, it's not going to last. This is too.
That's what I mean. I was like, this is
No.
crazy. I was like, what the hell are these cardboard cutouts? You know, I was like, construction paper, and I was like, this is weird.
Oh, it's one of the deepest, smartest shows ever created, though.
Yep.
In fact, a lot of cartoons are. The Simpsons has impacted our culture tremendously.
They started on what? Mary Tyler Moore?
No,
on
the Tracy Ullman show.
Tracy Ullman show.
Tracy Ullman.
That's it.
Go home. Go
Because
home.
it started out on Fox.
Yeah.
Started on Fox.
The commercial break, right before the commercial, they would do like 5-second Simpsons things. Yeah. Yep. And the animation was terrible. It was Tracy Ullman. I loved that show.
And it's funny, there's people on South Park that each of us could probably relate to. You know, Dangerous would be what? Jimbo. Dangerous would be Jimbo. I was Richard, the shop teacher. Stop screwing around. You screw around too much.
Carl.
They're coming right at
I
us.
might be Carl. Oh yeah, Ned.
I guess that makes Jeremy chef.
Yeah. But he's not bigger black.
Wishes he had balls that big and chocolatey.
Oh, I'm not even gonna ask. Don't want to know. But I would not be.
And see ya.
I would absolutely not be surprised if Jeremy is not fucking hanging down there.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sounds
Jeremy
like
would be a cross between chef and Towley.
I do for my arthritis. And I think I might have.
Don't forget to bring your
I
towel.
don't know. I've never been tested. I've got perfect vision.
Huh. As far as you know.
I can read pretty well.
So what are you gonna
Well,
tell me
letters.
if you get high or not?
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Yep.
Just
Don't
bring a
forget to
towel.
bring a towel.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
See you later,
totally
Jesse.
forgot what I'm
Jesse's
talking
been trying to
about.
leave for like 10 minutes, but we keep making him laugh.
I know, Jesse. Well,
Sorry,
you know what?
Jesse.
You know what? Bring the little
Bring him
boy out
in.
here. I'm telling you, we are patriot minded here. Might not be a bad thing for him to learn. His first
Got
step is
you.
gonna be like, kiss my ass, government.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be badass? His first words. Kiss my ass, government. God, I would be so fucking.
I'm trying to think who Virginia would be on South Park.
That's a tough one.
Oh my God.
Saddam Hussein?
No.
Hey, man. Come on, guy. Hey, guy.
There's not that many females, you know?
No. I
The teacher, Miss Chokes on Dick? I think not.
no, God, no,
The little
no,
smart
no,
girl.
There be no
The
way.
little
you-
smart
you
girl.
have,
Who's
I
the little
think
smart girl?
Is it Wendy?
No.
Wendy. Yeah, the little
Wendy.
smart girl.
Nah, she's too old for that.
I'm too
thinking-
old
I'm
for
thinking
that.
like
That's
Miss
fucked
Marsh.
up.
I would picture you as like Miss Marsh. You know, because Randy, you know, he
Yeah.
gets fucking. Dude, I actually, Randy would also work for me as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
yeah,
um,
Randy.
You just
But
want
yeah, you would make
No.
a good Mrs. Marsh. Be
Yeah.
like the one that tries to bring everything back
Yeah.
down to fucking planet
Yeah.
Earth.
That's true. Yeah.
Mrs. Randy actually makes the show for me for about 10 seasons. He is the funniest freaking.
Funniest fucking.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Randy's the funniest
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. If anyone hasn't seen the creme fraiche episode where
Oh, God,
Mrs.
yes.
Marsh gets a shake weight and
Yes.
Marsh gets addicted to cooking, and she's like, he's shaking it and she's all, and it starts talking to her and goes,
I
oh,
had the money
on the bottom.
table.
and then it shakes out a bunch of change and it passes out. And then and at the same time, Randy is addicted to cooking. So he's all like, "Oh yeah, baby."
Oh my God.
Here's that chicken.
You remember
Oh,
this shit.
talking to baby
No,
powder.
You remember that.
Virginia,
too well.
you gotta. You have a
Oh my
memory
God.
like
I
me.
do. I have seen that episode probably like 2 or 3 times. Oh man, now I've got to go rewatch
The
it.
one episode I like is the one where they were cheesing. Remember that, where they were smelling the cat piss and getting high on that?
Oh
And
God,
It
yes.
was like heavy metal in the background when they were
Oh
fighting.
no, they had a
thing.
whole rig
And
where the
it
cat
was
was
it was
directly
Kenny
pissing them.
or Stan's or
God.
Kyle. It was
Oh,
Kyle's
man.
dad, the Jewish
They
dad.
would put like a
and
mouse
they were
out in
fighting-
front of it.
Yep,
And then
because they were
Or,
both having
they
cat
put a
piss.
female cat. They put a female cat in front of it, and then as soon as
And
it was ready to spray, they sprayed right in your face, cheesing.
And then they start,
Jeremy,
Because
you would
Cartman
remember
was
that
doing it
one.
like, what was it?
Oh, my
With
God.
Anne Frank, because he was holding all the cats upstairs in the attic.
Yeah, that was Cartman. Because Cartman actually loved cats. Cartman was not cheesing.
Garrett, that's a good point.
My mom loves Mr. Hanky.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
My
man.
mom loves Mr. Hanky.
the Christmas.
She just
Pooh.
cracks up
He
at him.
loves you.
Christmas.
I love you,
The hanky poo?
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas Pooh.
Mr. Hanky
The Christmas poo. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Hanky, the little nuggets.
I
No, but you know what? Mr. Hanky actually dropped a lot of nuggets of wisdom.
Yeah, he
Yep.
did. That was his
I
point.
like the episode where it showed him the second time he showed up, they showed his family, and he was like, "That's my son. Sorry, he's a little slow. He was born with a peanut in his head."
Yes. And the uncle was like corn. There was a family member with a corn nugget. There was a peanut.
That was when everybody was coming to South Park for the film festival, and that's when Chef was doing his chocolate salty balls.
That's right. To
Well,
Because he
Hey,
gave his
Hey,
his
everybody,
chocolate
have you seen my balls are big and chocolate and brown?
salty and brown.
I've told you, I know.
If you ever need a big pick-me-up, just put my balls in your mouth.
In
Say,
your
hey,
mouth.
suck on my chocolate salty balls. Suck 'em and suck 'em.
Put them in your mouth and suck them.
My parents said if I could have remembered my schoolwork, I could as good as I could remember TV shows and commercials, then I would have been a freaking genius.
Yeah. You are a genius. It's all right. Conventional standards are conventional standards. See, but with Terrence and
I
Philip,
like
like
this.
we would need two Canadians.
Yeah,
the
that's right.
flapping heads.
The
Canadians.
Canadians, yeah.
Yeah.
Flapping
We would
heads.
need two Canadians. We know who one of them would be. I don't know who the second one would be.
Hey, yeah.
There you go.
Don't call me Bud, dude. Oh wait, buddy.
Hey,
I'm not
yeah.
your buddy, dude.
Hey, buddy. I'm not your.
I'm not
buddy
your
guy.
guy.
I'm not your guy, friend. I'm not your friend, guy.
Yeah, you could be Towley, Garrett.
I like them other treats that Chef made for that film festival. Cookies.
Fudge'ems?
Go fudge yourself and
Go fudge yourself. I just
uh,
fudged your mama.
Yeah.
I just fudged your mama,
Yeah. That shit is genius, straight up. For sure.
You guys remember? You guys all remember the movie that they made? That fucking
Yeah.
North Korea was so upset about the interview,
Yeah, it's South Park.
and they were like, "Oh, you better not release that," or blah blah blah. And you know what? We said, "Fuck you. We're gonna release it anyways. What are you gonna do, nuke us?"
Are you talking about the one with James Franco? And or
Yeah.
a South Park movie?
No, it was the one called The Interview.
Yeah,
The
that's
Interview.
James Franco.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. I believe it did have James.
the guy from 40-Year-Old Virgin, and he has
Yeah,
Truly
right.
Seth.
Seth,
something?
no.
No. Dang
Oh
it.
shit, I can't remember. Yeah, you're thinking of the right one where they supposedly go to North Korea and they become kind of friends with them, but at the whole time they're trying to plot his takedown, and half of it is with puppets, which I thought was fucking hilarious when they did the Fag Network. Film Actors
It was
Guild.
funny. I did
Yeah,
see
the Film
that,
Actors Guild. Yeah, a bunch of fags over here. Dude, come on. Who doesn't still laugh? Dude, that is the original term for those fuckers. And you know what? I have no issue with calling them fags. You know what? You are what you are. You want to be a fag? Go ahead, be a fag. I have no issue with that. Just don't try and hold my hand or flirt with me. I mean, honestly, if you try and flirt with me,
don't ram it down his throat.
Yeah, just like
don't ram it down his throat.
I think it's Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen.
Yeah, Seth Rogen.
Yes, that's it. I was gonna say Seth Rogen, but then I was thinking Seth Rogen with Joe Rogan, and I was like, maybe yes.
We started questioning ourselves, but
yeah, I should have went with my first thing.
Yep.
See you, Griswold. Take care, brother.
Good night, Griswold.
Yep.
I've never seen the interview though. I've seen like bits and pieces of it. Like I said, I don't have time to watch interviews because I'm always.
Dude, just take the hour and a half, 2 hours. It's worth it, dude. It's a pretty damn funny movie.
I'm pretty sure I have it on DVD somewhere.
Dude, I don't know what it is about Griswold. Every time I see his name pop up, I think of
Clark. So do I.
Yeah.
Yep. National Lampoon Vacation.
Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah.
I think of Cousin Eddie
Yeah.
or Clark.
We are the Griswolds.
The Griswolds. Going to Wally World.
But we are awesome.
They should see my cousin's Christmas display. It rivals the Griswolds down in Florida.
Yeah.
We call them the Griswolds.
Sucks the power out of the town.
Yeah, they had to install extra outlets and everything. Oh my God, you can see it from space.
Garrett, I know that now.
It's Randy Hines. Or Randy
Marsh smoked weed. I've never seen that, but I know
he gave himself testicular cancer with the microwave so he could get a weed card.
Yes, I remember that. And then he was carrying him around in a damn wheelbarrow.
He had him in a wheelbarrow, yeah. And
I did see that one.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God.
He was bouncing down the street.
That was the name of that episode, too. Medicinal marijuana or medicinal radiation, one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cartman got mad because they
those
turned
guys
the
are too
KFC
funny.
into a dispensary, and he was furious because he couldn't get his chicken and mashed potatoes, so he went to the black market to get KFC mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah,
the old building for the KFC.
I know, and they made him out to be like Scarface and shit.
Yeah, it was like,
hey, hello to my friend. You're not getting my chicken and biscuits.
They had to slip the biscuits all sly. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Those guys are too fucking hilarious.
Yep.
I tell you what, man. I think they're gonna be funny till the day they die, dude. They're gonna go down like what were some of the old time classics? Martin and Lewis? No, not Martin and Lewis.
You mean
what are the ones that did? Who's on first base? Martin and Costello. Yes.
Abbott
and Costello.
Yeah, Abbott and Costello. Yeah. Who's on first?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who?
What?
The Three Stooges, W.C. Fields.
Red Fox.
At this point, though, South Park and The Simpsons have been going for almost 4 decades, and
40 years on.
Nothing has set that precedent.
I remember.
That's hard to believe.
30. Oh crap!
Simpsons started when I was in 5th grade.
Years.
I know it was around then.
Yeah.
And I'm 42, so.
I'm 43, and I don't remember exactly how old, but I watched Tracy Ullman, and I counted from that.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah.
God, Tracy Ullman, really?
Tracy Ullman started The Simpsons.
That was when there were only
know
3 or
she
4 channels on the TV, and you had a dial like this and rabbit ears with tinfoil connected to it, and you know, so you could get the damn station.
Do you guys realize that the voices of The Simpsons were the actors on the Tracy Ullman show, like Dan Castellaneta and
I know that Bart Simpson's really a chick, and Lisa Simpson is the chick from Happy Gilmore.
That's Happy Gilmore. The short girl with the small eyes.
With the little bob cut hair, that's we're Happy. Yeah, that's Lisa Simpson.
Yeah.
No way, really?
Yes, that is. Yes.
Are you telling me Happy Gilmore got Lisa Simpson?
Yeah.
Is that the one where they had her in the fucking, the sexy lingerie and shit?
Yes, where she's holding the beer.
Yes.
At the end. Yes.
God.
That's Lisa Simpson. That's the voice of Lisa Simpson.
Oh, wow. God. Definitely smashable.
Oh, man. That's right, Best Life. They were cutting the KFC mashed potatoes with Boston Market potatoes. He all tested it out like it was Coke, you know? He's like, this is not a pure product. These have been cut.
With Boston Market potatoes.
Well, I mean, come on, that Boston Market shit's like 25% the cost, man.
Right.
You know, you fucking take.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
You gotta take the pure Kentucky Fried Chicken and mix it a little bit.
There's no such thing as pure.
Dude, nobody's gonna notice the difference. If you do it right, nobody will notice.
Wow.
What? Too much truth for you?
I was gonna give you a that.
Not enough.
Said, but
I need more. Are y'all not entertained? We're trying our best here, y'all.
You're not entertained. They're like, man, I'm about ready to go to bed. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might watch another movie.
I'll probably go play some video game. I just downloaded 2 video games for free, so I got Dark Sliders 3 and then some old school dodgeball game that I kind of remember.
Do you ever pick up your old pistola, and just walk around the house, kind of do a fucking late night security check?
I do it every night. I really don't sleep that much at night. I sleep easier in the daytime than I do at nighttime. Just because I know what shit lurks out at night, you know what I'm saying? And I know what evil and bad shit goes on at night. So I know during the daytime I can always wake up and just look outside right quick and then go back to sleep when but at nighttime you have to, you can't see nothing. So
well, you do that Flint. You got Flint.
Yeah, I have Flint now, which, but I've been for years and years and years without having dogs, or a dog or whatever, it's, you get into a routine. I only catnap anyway. I only sleep like 3 hours at it, and then I'm good for like 12 hours. It's like when I got home, I fell asleep, and I actually fell asleep around 7. And then I woke up right when you were getting ready to get on. So I'm actually going to be up until probably about, noon my time tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Then I'll take a nap for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I'll be good to go all night long.
Let's hang out for like another half hour, would you?
I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
I'm not going nowhere.
So, Moose, should I tell them my crazy story?
Sure.
You too, Patrick.
All right, y'all. Well, fair enough. The one I told you last night.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll tell a story. It'll take like a minute, but maybe people in the chat can start saying what they would have done in my situation. All right. So I live in a very small town. My son works at a casino. He gets off work at 2 a.m. So I'm up till at least 3 waiting for him to get home. For me, it's midnight right now, so that's why I'm with you lovely people all the time, because I'm wired till my child's back. So the other night, about 3:30 in the morning, he sends me a text and says, "Mom, do you know who the woman is walking around our house?" And I replied, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I said, "Are you serious right now?" And he's like, "Yeah, she walked into the back bedroom and my son opened the door of his room. She's standing in the hallway looking right at him. And he's standing there without a shirt because we have a couple of roommates. So it's like, it could have been someone involved with that. So my son's standing there in his boxers and she looks at him and says, "Hi," and keeps walking. And so I went to the window and I was looking for a car. I was looking for another person to maybe might have been with her or whatever. I had not seen this person yet. I'm down in the basement. So after about 2 minutes, I was listening carefully. I heard the footsteps and I heard the footsteps stop. So I go to the bottom of the stairs and I look up. My son is at the top of the stairs looking back at me. And he does this. He looks at me and we catch eyes and he goes, right? So I was like, all right. So I walked up the stairs and there's this girl who's about 5'1" and 70 pounds wet, sitting on my couch, petting my dog. This motherfucker is useless, petting my dog. And she is 7 sheets to the wind, one eye open, fucked up. I know that she was drunk, and I wouldn't be surprised if opiate was on board. I mean, it was one of those head lollings. So I said, "Do I know you? Is there anyone I can call for you?" And I stood there and stared at her for several minutes, trying to assess the threat risk, try and think, do I know you? And she was holding a brown paper bag. And I said, "What's in the bag?"
Paint.
And she says, "Fried chicken." And right about that time, I actually could smell fried chicken. And so I said, "All right, where do you live?" She tells me somewhere about 2 blocks down the road. So
what the fuck are you doing in your house?
What do you all think? Now, the decision I made, maybe some of you are going to be very, very angry with me, but I assessed her, talked to her for several minutes. I was a bartender for 15 years. I was a drug addict for several years. I know she was no threat. So I had my son, who is 20, drive her 2 blocks down the road and drop her off at the corner because where she said she lived was really close. And I had a few reasons for that. I wanted her away from the property. I didn't want to just throw her out the front door. I opted not to call the police because I'm in Washington. In my state, they probably wouldn't have even kicked her out of my house. She would not have gotten a ride home. They would have done a report and had her go stand outside on my stoop and then drive off. There would have been they do not do things like that and take people. Now that's my state. It wouldn't have happened. So I chose to have my adult son run her down the street, drop her off. And as she stood up, I could see that she was wearing really tight pants. So I could see she had no weapon. She had no needle. She had no knife. The only silhouette I could see was a cell phone in her back pocket. And I saw she had no shoes on. Her ankles were wet, like she had stepped into a ditch or whatever. The small town that I'm in, a lot of the houses look alike. There's a front step way and it's a split level house, and you walk in and it looks exactly the same as every other house in this place. So I had my son take her and get her as close to home as we could. And I know that it was a reckless choice in some ways. At the same time, this was a situational awareness thing for me where I could have panicked. I could have sent her to the police. I could have done a lot of things. If I was someone different, she would have been shot in the forehead before even my asking what's in the brown bag, right? But I assessed it came up with this girl just simply had a bad night. And look, I've been there, and I know for a fact she has no idea. It's one of those things. There's no way she knows how she got home. Like, my son and I were kind of laughing a little bit because when he got home, I was like, hey, you did the right thing. Thank you. And the funny thing is she's going to have a dream about a red couch and this dude in a car that took her home, but she didn't know. And she's going to wonder, did I fuck him? And we both laughed really hard about that.
Now, I don't know. I think you did the right thing.
Right.
You don't ever want to involve 911 because once you get government involved, your dog's going to get shot. They might have shot your son.
Oh, geez.
They might have thought he was a getaway driver, and like she committed some serious fucking crime other than getting drunk and walking into the wrong house.
Yep.
I mean, granted, it fucking happens.
Now, if it was a 6'4" dude where I couldn't tell if he had a weapon or whatever, you bet your sweet ass my reaction would have been much different. But I'm talking, and yes, some of you asking, she was an attractive young lady. I would say maybe 20-ish years old. I looked in her bag and it was in fact fried chicken in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So we're gonna like get never mind.
Well, she said she looked at me with about 1/3 of an eye and said that she didn't know where she was. She was like, no, honestly, I don't know where I am. And I don't know. It was just, it was maybe dumb, but it was a combination of compassion and also like getting 911 involved would have had 2 hours of paperwork and them probably not helping her and a greater chance she was going to puke somewhere in my yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, Anna. I have, like I said, roommates and my son comes in. So people walk in the house pretty often and all times of night because, like I said, he gets home at 3 a.m. So it was no big deal to hear footsteps at 3 a.m.
Yeah. Yep. I get that.
Well, anyway, that's my story. Hey, Zach, welcome back.
What's up, bro?
Hey,
6 McDonald's cute with tacos. Tacos.
Yeah.
Everybody likes tacos. I like Italian dressing on my tacos.
Really?
What?
Huh.
Damn, I told you there was something wrong with this boy.
Yeah, that's a weird one, man. I don't know. I like hot sauce, really, really hot sauce.
Oh yeah.
Italian dressing, and to be honest with you, it can be regular Italian dressing or like the Kraft creamy Italian. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
But don't use like the Olive Garden shit or whatever. That's like, or like Wishbone. That shit sucks. But like, if it's Kraft, yeah, use that shit. It's pretty good.
What you got, Zach?
Well, hey family, I'm going to bed. I'm tired and have to work tomorrow. Have a great night and I love you all.
Night, brother. Love you, Zach.
Night, Zach.
Actually,
night, buddy.
get this for the goodbye.
Love you.
Have a good night, Zach.
Get some rest, buddy.
Yeah. Keep it up there, Anonymous.
Right?
Yes.
I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the ladies' room.
Oh. Dropping a deuce.
Yep. Glunk. Splat.
Man.
Glunk.
Y'all ain't right.
Yeah, I know they chicken marinade before grilling.
Jeremy, do you ever do a tomato salad with diced fresh tomatoes, chopped red onion, capers, and a raspberry vinaigrette?
Okay,
It is
no, but
delicious.
all right, listen, it's funny you said that because we used to do it was called okay, well, when it came in through the kitchen on the ticket, it was called a salmon appetizer. All right, but it was a salmon points. And what we did was we took salmon and we cut it in, pretty, thin slices or whatever. And then we had
Uh-huh.
pumpernickel toast and then you'd lay the salmon on the pumpernickel toast, and then you'd have cream cheese on the side with arugula lettuce. But we also made a relish with it, and the caper relish, and that's exactly what we put in it. We put capers, red onions, tomatoes, balsamic vinaigrette, and sometimes a little bit of parsley.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we use the raspberry vinaigrette and make the tomato salad, and
Yeah.
boy, is that a good one. I got a
But
big
yeah,
bowl of it, and I alternate between that and potato salad.
Oh, I love potato salad.
now I do like I like mixing the tomatoes, what you said, with cucumbers. And see, I'm not a big onion person. But,
No.
I'm not a big cucumber person at all. If it's pickled, okay. If it's cucumbers, no, I'm not
yeah, I
eating.
love cucumbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, Garrett. She told the truth. When I asked her questions, she told the truth every time. And like I said, I assessed it for 3 or 4 minutes. And it's one of those things you have to make a quick decision. But yeah,
Yeah, you didn't have to shoot her.
no. And you can tell, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you can just tell that it's just an honest mistake, that she didn't need to spend the night in jail and have some sheriff or officer mop up her puke in 3 hours. No one needs
Yeah.
that.
What if it was you?
Right.
You know? Right.
What if it was me?
What if it was you?
I don't think I've ever done that, but I can't say I've never woken up wondering how I got home.
What the fuck am I? Yeah.
I did that once after tequila. I did
Usually
that
for
once
me,
after
it's
tequila.
You woke up.
Usually for me, it's like I'll wake up in a strange woman's bedroom with a strange woman. And I'll be like, oh crap. Well, she's kind of attractive.
Who the hell are you?
Man,
Dangerous.
No, I usually don't ask their name.
No, he just nudge her and be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I like them scrambled.
Ready to go again?
I like them scrambled."
more like, can you
Last
give me a
time I
ride
drank tequila, the last time I drank tequila, I woke up in an ATCO bedroom, one of them camp buildings they used on the pipeline, with a great big giant girl, and there was dollar bills scattered all around us, and I never drank tequila again.
Oh man.
I'm not doing that again.
Yep. Well, that night I was waving a dollar bill over my head saying all you could eat for under $1. So I guess I had fun.
Tacos work. Tacos work for a lot of ladies.
Well, I mean, Moose, if that happened this way, all you can eat for under $1, would you forget it this time? Ooh.
Mm.
Now you're teasing
There you
me.
go.
Hey.
Virginia, come on, you know better.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yep.
At least I think she should by this point.
I definitely know better.
Yeah, but you're still doing it. You're still flirting with me.
Because I assessed that you're not a threat. Just like my story about the girl with the fried chicken.
Oh, come on. Now I'm good. I guarantee you, if I show up at your house, Virginia, I'm going to be bringing more than fried chicken.
More than fried chicken.
You got some
I got
sides?
beer.
I'll be
Yeah.
like, all right, do you know how to reload? All right, you reload. I'm going to keep shooting.
I'm
You know
shooting.
what? I would actually find that an incredible time, to be honest. I'm looking forward to practicing and learning from any of you if I have the opportunity to cross your paths. I've never been taught. I
Come
have
here,
not.
man.
Um,
Hey, we could do it off my back porch.
Yep.
You know, click, click.
Yeah.
There you go.
awesome.
I want to. I don't want to go into a job not knowing how to use the wrench. That's just ignorant. It's not. There's no way in hell. And for me to have the confidence and the skill and just that peace of mind, I'm one of the few people here, I think, that has no experience. And I've openly stated that and openly stated, please help me if there's something that comes up, that if there's questions, or if I, like I said, if I do get to ever meet some of you and do that, that's awesome.
Hey, my question, Virginia, do you ever watch gun channels, like when they do, you know, how this is how, you know, in a shooting, do you practice with your firearm? Do you
I
carry it?
don't have one. That's the thing.
Oh,
I don't
you,
have
oh,
one.
I thought you
I don't
got
even
one.
have one. Now I have an AR being assembled, but I don't have it yet. And I don't have a hand. I have handled them because I've been married to service people, but I don't personally have one now. And do I watch those channels? Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I watch a variety of things. Now, you know, watching and doing are two different things. So I can only learn
Yeah,
so much,
that's true.
you know.
But you know what? Between the doing and just if you do practice at home, like I drive fire train quite a bit,
What I've
and
been told to do is go to a range, and I have one so close to my house that I can hear people practicing at it. So my intention is to do that first to hone in various skills and what tool to look for.
I'm hoping Virginia can get down here and go through Moose's School of Self-Defense and Protection.
Oh, you know damn well I'm planning that. I'm going to do everything I can to be there in about 5 weeks.
I just hope this new outbreak and shit don't put a dent in that. I'm looking
I agree.
forward to it.
I agree. I think that's the only thing that I've been thinking about that's like, oh shit, because
Yeah.
man,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I don't know. But you know, in the meantime, if it'll be okay. If I did have a flight ready, then the worst case scenario is I get a credit because, you know, even normal circumstances, they within 24 hours they'll at least give you a credit. So I'm not worried about that aspect, but I'm worried about the world right now.
Yeah, it's just too bad it's like a 3-day plus drive to get down here.
I'm gonna fly. I think I will fly because it will be more time I can spend with you. I looked at it, it's about 30 plus hours. And that'll take away a whole week that I can spend with you, just me getting there and back. And in the future, in a few months, I probably would be able to do the road trip style, but this one coming up, I'm gonna have to fly.
Yeah.
Yep. But I am looking
and it's only about I think it's only about a 6. So if you get a direct flight from Seattle to Tulsa, it's only, I think, about a 4 to 6 hour flight.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at them already. I could leave here at about 7 in the morning. I would get to your time about 12:30, for example, and that's about 3.5 hours because of the time difference. 6 to 12, you take away 2 hours. You know.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And then just over 3 hours to get to me from Tulsa, and you'd be here.
Yep. And I already looked at cars too. Yeah. You know I'm serious. If I say something, I do it. And so I've done all the research. As long as the new stuff going on with as long as we don't get too far down with all of that, then I don't see any problem.
Yeah, you don't want to fly the one airline. You want to fly American.
Well, it's Delta, I heard, is not going to enforce anything. So I've been, and Delta does go right into there. In fact, they
Oh,
might even.
okay, well, but that's the variant we don't want to get is the Delta variant.
Well, that no, I meant the other
I don't think, dude, come on, they had his name long.
I think they have another one after that coming up. It's called the Lambda variant.
No,
The
yeah,
Lambda, yeah. I'm staying away from sorority houses. I'm sorry.
I know shit, right? I'm
The
thinking
Tri-Lambs. Lambda.
Next to be Zeta, there'll be Phi Zeta Eta or something.
Beta,
you know?
Beta, yeah.
Beta.
Phi
Yeah.
Kappa.
That's right.
Phi Zeta Kappa.
Yep.
the Alpha Beta. And that used to be a grocery store down here.
The
Those
best
are the
students
good
will
nerds.
summa cum laude.
Some done come on your chin.
No, that was a pretty deep nerd joke. The best students, summa cum laude.
Somebody come out.
Summa
Or
cum
I felt
laude.
a thigh.
Yeah.
Y'all are insane. I'm just telling you. And that's coming from
That
somebody
teacher's
I'm like,
going crazy.
listening, I'm like, man, y'all are fucking nuts. And then I'm like, yeah, something that I would say too. So all good.
You love it. Hey, Mutt. I've got to believe everyone in here loves the touch of insanity.
Oh, Jeff Dunham?
I just mean in general. But yes, he did do a show. That's funny. That was a slip. He did do that show. That's not what I meant.
Touch
But
of
yeah.
Insanity. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It was a dude. Yeah, Jeff Dunham, he's a pretty good fucking comedian, ventriloquist. He's one of the best. Which is good for him.
Have you seen that chick, that little chick, that younger girl that's doing it now?
No.
She was on what the hell is that that TV show? America's Got Talent, I think,
Yeah.
or what it is. But there's this chick. She's now she's got to be a little bit older, but I want to say she started out when she was like 11, maybe, and she's fucking awesome. Like I would say she's the next female Jeff Dunham. Like that's how good she is.
Wow. Absolutely, Mutt, as long as you saved a little bit of that rosé.
Halfway to insanity.
Which
Yeah.
half? Front half or the back half? You know what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Chile.
Virginia, Virginia. She knows what she wants.
And what I don't want.
Yeah.
I love all of you, actually. As I'm looking through like you said earlier, Dangerous, some of the, I wouldn't say just your true friends, because I don't think that everyone knows that we're over here. But having this smaller group, what do we got? 25? A lot of times there's 50 or 60. Having this 25 is so much funnier because we can actually keep up with the jokes and the conversations people are having.
Yeah, that people are having. And yep.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You guys are great.
Fishes.
Just a dabble, do you?
The evil hat.
Fucking Jeremy. You're terrible. All right, bro. I got you.
Yeah, less trolling too. That's right, Fishes.
Yeah.
When I first started coming on Dangerous, and okay, let me rephrase that. That did not sound right. When I first started watching this program, there would only be about basically 20 people in here. And I 100% love how much it's grown because we've met so many fun people, but it was a lot slower. It was just a slower pace of the conversation. So I feel bad sometimes we can't get as in chat. There's so much going by, but I love this smaller, being able to talk to everybody. Celtic Mutt, All right. The best lay I ever had was someone who did have, now, he wasn't a huge teddy bear, but a little bit of meat or a little bit of fat above the pubic bone when you're in coitus touches the woman's man in the boat in the way that with a skinny man, it's not going to be touched, if that makes sense. If you're with a man that is too skinny, don't ask me how I know, but you can get bruises on the inside of your thighs because they're so skinny, their pelvis rams you on the thighs. But someone that has a little bit more body to them and a little more fat around there actually touches everything more during the action.
And with a moose, man, you can get antler marks on your thighs.
The antler marks are the handlebars. The antlers are the handlebars in no matter what position.
That's yeah.
Dude, I don't know how. Oh shit! Sorry. I don't know how to comment on that. Oh, man. I'm just thinking. Oh, man.
He's all choked up.
Yeah, he did. Choking on it. Oh, I know, Mutt. I was kind of telling a tip, so to speak, is that sometimes when a man has a little bit of lower fat, it actually rumbles everything more effectively. Well, that should have cleared the room, huh?
And there is now 4 of us. No, I'm just teasing.
I didn't know that watch count could go in the negatives.
He is losing subscribers.
Yeah. Y'all ain't right.
Red surprised me the other day, Virginia. Our weather lady on the TV was wearing a pretty tight skirt, and Red looked at her and said, "She needs to change clothes. You can see her Peter belly." I thought,
You know what though? What if we reverse the statement? Okay, so you 3 gentlemen have been with different types of women, I'm sure. If you're with someone who is super skinny, is it as sensual as being with someone with, let's just say, a mom bod? And I'm not trying to make that about the fact I have a mom bod. I'm just saying someone with a little bit of cushion to the pushing.
Right, I understand what you're saying.
Now I've been with more types of women. I've had the skinny broads, the tweaker broads. I've had the mom bods. I've had the fat girl bods.
Mm-hmm.
I've had them all.
So
my favorite was the mom bod.
Yeah,
Just,
I'll
leave it at that. They're not super fat, but they're fit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like
I'll have to answer that with.
Dude, and you know what? I don't mind if you sag in a few areas, because guess what? I'm guilty too. I might sag in a few areas, but I'll tell you what, with a little help, it won't be sagging very long. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
To me, it depended on the position, but I always had a better time with the skinnier women.
Huh.
Yep.
Now, is that on position, or is that just in general your
Yeah, in most positions, I mean, you get a little more cushion for the pushing if you're in the missionary position, but in other exotic position types, the skinny girls are much better for that, especially one that can put her feet behind her ears. Oh my God.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh God.
Yeah, I can adjust my ankles behind my neck. Yeah.
Come on, back off Virginia.
All right. You know what though? I've always had male friends as my closest friends, and one of them told me, in fact, a lot of them have told me their favorite position is doggy, because when the woman is ass up, you can get it deeper, and it doesn't matter what her body shape is. And I apologize to all the virgin ears in the chat, but that is what I have heard. And I imagine the ankles around the neck is pretty similar reasoning, you know.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Well, you said plenty and I loved it.
I don't know. You know what? I'll have to come up to Oregon and we'll test that theory out.
You'd be
Sometimes
fucking
I'm
someone
lazy.
else then, because I'm not in
You're
Oregon.
working all day.
No,
I don't want to
Washington,
do all the
sorry.
work all the time. How come I gotta work all day and then gotta come home and do the work at night too? Sometimes
No, right.
you can do whatever you
You already
want,
slaved
and
for
when
10
you're
fucking
done,
hours.
you can get off when you're done. If you want to go for as long as you want, and then it'll be like, all right, yeah, that's fine.
Hey,
Okay,
you know
hold on.
what, Jeremy? That's actually one thing I wanted to ask you. How close to your work are you?
I live about 35 to 40 minutes away, give or take.
Wow.
And well, anywhere
wow.
from 30 to 40 minutes, give or take, with the traffic when I get
All right.
to
So
US
normally, if you're doing like a double shift, you'll just stay there the entire time.
Hell no, I come home. I have to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't care. I don't care if I have enough time to come home, let the dog out, smoke a cigarette, grab a quick bite, and then leave. I'm still coming home because
Right.
that drive, I'm away from there. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Gotcha.
not at the restaurant. I don't have to hear. I'm driving, yeah, and I only had 30 minutes at home, but at least I was driving and I was away from there. I got out. I'm out and about and driving around getting air or whatnot.
I love that.
Well, get you some, Garrett.
I absolutely love that, dude. That's how I used to feel, man. Because at the last company I used to work at, now granted, I did enjoy working there. It was not a problem. But they'd give me 2 15-minute breaks. I'd go out and I'd smoke. I'd come back in. Then I had half an hour for lunch, and I would drive away, just like you said.
Mhm.
Anything, to get off the
Get
property.
away. Yeah.
I have done that. I've done that for over 15 years, man.
Mhm.
I was the foreman on a job, and I'm like, well, you know what? You get a half an hour for lunch. I'll be back in about 25. And I would take off. I'd get some Burger King or something, go off down a side street. That's how I found Trigger.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, I went down a side street and I found fucking Trigger. But anyways, yeah, I agree with you 100%. Just
Mhm.
getting the fuck away, man.
Just
And
get
not
away.
to mention Virginia, you look pretty slim. And now she oh, that's right, she's tinkling.
Yeah, she had to go.
Yeah, she had
Shake the dew off the water lily.
she
Oh
got-
wait, that's for dudes.
She got a little too excited. I'll tell you what, man. You never
Hold on
know.
one second.
You get a woman too excited, man. You never know what's gonna happen.
Never. Not on this channel.
Shit,
That
no.
always happens. Booyah.
Yeah, come on. Tell me you've never had a woman throw you down on the bed.
I
You're like, all right, this is what's gonna happen.
okay.
You're like, oh, okay.
The safe word is rutabaga.
And then I'm looking around, make sure I got all my guns and knives put away. No handcuffs on the table. Oh, geez. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm terrible.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, Jeremy, your mom's gonna come help you paint tomorrow?
Tuesday. Well, yeah. Today technically is. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Tomorrow she's gonna help me paint. because you're still, well, no, you just hit Monday. So yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday for you too. Yes.
Actually, I don't even think we're at midnight yet.
Yeah, you're midnight.
It's still technically Sunday here.
No, you're in Monday now.
Yeah, we're in Monday.
No,
by
you're in
49
Monday.
minutes.
You're in Monday for 49 minutes. But yeah, so Tuesday she's coming to help paint. You know, she's gonna bring her dogs over, and our dogs are gonna play together, and she's gonna help me prime and paint the rest of the house. My goal was to have at least the living room and the hallway done, and the dining room. I already have the dining room done, but I wanted those 3 main rooms done by Christmas, which
I get it.
I got 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
You got 30 years? Okay.
Yeah, the 30-year club. You know, I don't have to do.
All right. What happens if you die in 5?
Oh well, shit don't get done then, does it?
Yeah.
Man, I like how God put it, or Jesus. Nobody knows the day or time.
Nobody knows it.
And you know what? It might come down to somebody pulling a gun on your fucking head. And you happen to fucking challenge the motherfucker.
Hey, did you know? Oh gosh, I can't remember when it was. Moose Man will know the actual date. But the U.S. Olympics, or I'm sorry, not the U.S. Olympics. The Olympics used to have actual pistol dueling back in the day.
Oh yeah.
They were done, I think, with wax balls, wax cartridges, is what it was.
Huh.
But they had, like an armor on, and it was.
Oh, I missed that one. I missed that.
It was
I
literally.
I know we used to have high-powered rifle.
Wow.
It was like a fact, like one of history thing about the Olympics that popped up on my things.
Yeah, I know they used to have high-powered rifle because I've got actually some of the Olympic ammo that was made in Russia and shipped to Germany for the World War II Olympics that Hitler was actually at. I have some of that Russian ammo. It's very rare.
Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing, honestly.
Yeah, it's classic. I'll give you that. Although, when you think about Hitler, most of us think about a dictator. But then again, how far do we really have to look to see a fucking dictator around the United States?
Yeah.
Not very far. That's why we got to make sure
he runs New York.
We got to make sure our governors and our states are run correctly.
One step at a time.
Okay, I just pulled it up. It was dueling was a sport in the Olympics from 1906 to 1908.
Really?
Yes.
No, 2 years. They killed enough
I was
people.
just a wee tyke back then.
Right. You were only in your 20s.
Ah, shit. Oh, Virginia, you're terrible. Moose Man is not old as dirt.
Oh, man. No, he's my youngest buck.
Oh, I'm sorry, they fired at plastic dummies, but it was a sport.
Well, I know that they do the triathlon, or at least they used to, where you had to run and then ski, and then you had to stop and shoot with your skis on.
All right, right here I got it. It said,
with or without. But dude, I thought that was badass. I thought that was cool fucking.
Here it is. It says dueling pistols at the 1908 Olympics, and dueling pistols was a short-lived sport at the start of the 20th century, which 2 heavily protected competitors faced off and shot wax bullets at each other.
Oh, you hit me, you son of a bitch. Might as well be paintballs. Unless it's cold outside. Holy crap, cold wax. Well, then again, a cold paintball, you can freeze those motherfuckers, dude, and make them deadly. I'm sorry. I didn't say that out loud.
I've got some wax bullets and they'll blow a rat in two. I've got some of the old Red Jet bullets, 45, that they will blow a rat in two with just a primer, and they will shoot through a Venetian blind. I accidentally found out at my mom's house.
Oh, no.
Yeah, pretty cool.
You didn't bust the window out, did you?
Almost did.
Shit.
Joyful.
If it hadn't been for that, Venetian blinds are made of a thin sheet metal. It punched a perfect 45 caliber hole through it and slowed it down just enough so when it hit the window, it didn't break the window, but it was close to the edge of the multi-pane windows that were set in heavy wood. So it didn't break. It didn't break the glass, but it damn sure could have. If it had hit its center, it would have.
No one in my home, Joyful, and there are many adults who usually do, have received one. So the answer is no. I'm kind of curious why you did, and I haven't seen any in the mailbox, but I was just answering that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is anyone anywhere in the country? What would be coming up where anyone's getting mailed ballots right now?
Ballots for what?
No, not until
Okay.
November. Dude, like seriously, yeah, they don't come until like a week before.
Yeah.
But honestly, even if they do mail in, first of all, I'm gonna bitch because this mail in crap is what got the potato in the office because they found a way to cheat it. I'm gonna say we're gonna do the old school method. You go in, you show your ID, you write your name, they give you a ballot, you go into a booth, you fill it out, you put it in a lockbox, and then you walk out, you sign your name saying I voted, they give you a little tag saying I voted, and boom, you're done, you're gone. Until we go back to that, I don't think we're gonna have a fair election again.
I don't think there's been one for quite a long time.
Well, I agree. I will agree.
It's more than mail-in. There's many ways to manipulate results. The possibilities are endless. But I think that we have to focus on the things that we can do something about, and that's local. Start with your local. Those are the people who end up moving up. Go with your local. Don't get all caught in the clouds with federal
big, you got to start little. You got to learn how. You got to crawl before you walk.
Your own state. Get your own state right. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? At this point, that's where we're at. The higher than that, they're so far gone. Who knows? So let's try and maintain the people that end up getting promoted. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Dangerous.
Yeah.
You know the world record for alcohol consumption is set by Andre the Giant.
Wow.
It doesn't surprise me.
He drank 156 beers in one sitting, which is over 73 liters, which is the equivalent of 16 gallons in one sitting.
That's a keg. That's a keg.
Yep.
But then again, you gotta look at Andre the Giant, man. I mean, when they say giant, dude, he was huge. He was over 7'5".
4'6" Magnum.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he was small man.
6, yeah.
Dude, I mean, I like sometimes it's like I watch Family Feud. Okay, I like Family Feud. I like all Family Feud. Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorite shows ever.
Richard Dawson, give me a kiss, baby.
Shit. Richard Dawson used to kissing, hugging everybody. I know you want that, Virginia.
Oh yeah,
I'll give you. Anyways, no, but Steve Harvey comes in there, and dude, he does a great job. I think they picked a good guy out.
He does do a good job.
But do you remember the one where he was up there with Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley? And he looked almost like a midget next to them.
The host?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Ray Combs?
No, I'm talking about Steve Harvey.
Oh, Steve Harvey. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Steve Harvey, the
Oh,
host
no,
of
I didn't
Family
see
Feud.
that one.
And they had pro basketball players, and they got Shaquille and Charles Barkley on the same team. And dude, Shaquille O'Neal is like ginormous. Like, dude, next
I
to
think he's
Steve
like
Harvey,
7'1".
I think he's taller than that.
Yeah, I believe he's above 7. I'm
Yeah,
trying
I
to
think he's
bid without going over.
7'4", probably about 300, maybe 200. Yeah, probably about 350 pounds. Big boy, but he's got everything to make it work. I mean, he would be the guy that would pick me up by one hand and Jeremy up by the other hand and drag us out of combat.
According to Jugal,
I'll whoop his ass.
One.
He would crawl up that ladder and kick out every rung below you.
Like, come on, you son of a bitch.
Jugal.com says he is 7'1", so my estimate was spot on, just saying. And Jester, I think you got him. My money's on you.
Yeah, I can move around in between his legs quick, man.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, what the hell? Quit moving around, you little man. Hold still, I hit
Get
you.
the Achilles heel. That's all you got to do.
And just
Get
cut that
Where
little
you
Achilles
damn
heel.
leprechaun?
Yeah. Hey,
I met a bunch of those guys. I met a bunch of those guys, including Andre the Giant, the Briscoe brothers, Jack and Jerry Briscoe, because they used to have wrestling from Florida with Gordon Soley. And after the wrestling matches, they all went over to this restaurant in Tampa everybody ate at. And we used to go eat there, and here's all these wrestlers, and all that one. He was cool. He was the one from Waxahachie, Texas. God, I can't remember all their names now, but yeah, they after the fights, they were all in there eating supper together, at the restaurant. It was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. It's a show.
Yeah, it's an act.
Yep. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
I
That's
know,
right.
right? Holy crap. We've been on for 3 hours already, folks.
Must be Weasley.
Yeah, time flies when you're having a good time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked at work, man. It was slow as fuck. It's because it was dead. There was nothing to do. Like, I didn't have a whole lot of business at work today.
Well, at least that gives you time to make sure all your preps are done. So that way, when you do have to leave, when the clock strikes 9 or 10 or whatever time you close, you're like, okay, we're good. The kitchen is already fucking clean because nobody's been ordering shit. So you're just, dude. Those are the greatest times. I'll be honest. Yeah, it's like, the kitchen's already clean. It's like, oh, wow, it just turned 10 o'clock. Okay, we're closed.
We're done. See you later.
Yeah, and you have an asshole customer come in at 10:02, and the owner is like, no, we're going to serve them money. You got to pull all your shit out, your damn fridges and all the stuff you packed up.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh, my God.
My owner won't do that to us. My owner won't do that to us because he knows I'll look at him and be like, all right, you fucking do it. I quit. And he don't want to work as
ain't no way. Yeah, ain't no fucking way.
He don't want to work as it is. So, no.
I see you, Tennessee.
It's funny because actually, anytime that I see the phone ring after 10 o'clock, I'm always like, let me answer the phone. Now, during business hours, I'm like, I'm not answering the phone. You fucking answer it. Because I'm not going to answer the phone. I'm not going to take the order. I'm not going to cook the food. And all you have to do is push buttons, and then you get the tip and everything. You answer the damn phone and take the order and everything.
You got to stop taking orders 20 minutes before. But most owners will take it up to the last minute.
Well, sometimes I close the kitchen early, just depending on business. They ain't got nobody in there. It's 10 minutes. Kitchen's closed. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm done. But after 10 o'clock, somebody will call. And they'll be like, can I get something? Be like, nope. Be like, kitchen's closed. Be like, what time is the kitchen closed? I'm like, what's it matter? Kitchen's closed.
Yeah.
What's it matter what time is it closed? Now. So, see you later.
You know what I would do though in those instances when I was working a kitchen, if someone came in like that, especially at the country club, I would offer them a sandwich. Like I can make you a club, I can make you a turkey sandwich. You know what I mean? The turkey croissant. Those things, it's not that much of a pain in the ass. I ain't firing up the grill. I'm not
Yeah.
fucking up the flat.
You know
top
why?
of the
You know why we
I'm
don't
not
do
putting
that
the
here?
fryer on. You know.
I won't even do that because here in this county, because it's nothing but rich people who think they're entitled to
Oh
everything.
yeah.
Why
Me
their
too.
kids grow up and they disrespect you and you just want to smack the shit out of them.
Yep.
Is if you do it for one and somebody else sees you do it,
Yep.
then everybody else has
Yep.
to get it. You know, that's why nope, I'm not even going to offer you a sandwich. I don't. Can I get chip? No. Can I get a dessert? No. We're done. Kitchen's fucking closed. What do you not understand about kitchen is closed?
I like how Tennessee's like half an hour behind. He's like, Mom bods.
Yeah, you might
Yeah,
want
them
to
people in Tennessee are slow.
Yeah, Tennessee, you might want to refresh.
Or hit the
Yeah,
live button.
we're like,
He
yeah.
won't even hear this for 20 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Mutt, that was Madman Dick Murdoch from Texas, and his brother Frank Murdoch showed up too for some of the wrestling matches. But it was they called him the Redneck there at one time, but it was Dick Murdoch was the one I met. He was cool.
I'm jonesing for some deep fried stuff. Hold on.
Okay,
Go ahead.
we'll hold it down for you.
I'm telling you, dude. I told you, air fryer. Air fryer.
All right, listen, I have a 2-basket deep fryer at my home, and I refuse to get an air fryer. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. I'm
No.
sorry. I have to disagree.
Give
You
me
need-
peanut oil or give me
Yes.
death.
Give me oil and I've got a 2-basket oil fryer. I can't do the air fryer, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
You can't get a good fried zucchini or chicken or, you can't. Or donuts.
If you're gonna fry zucchini,
I make homemade
you don't
donuts.
do it in a
Yeast
fryer anyway.
donuts.
If you're gonna fry, okay, donuts, I give you that one.
Yeah. All right. Word.
French fries.
Man,
I gotta
French
have
fries.
oil done French
Fresh
fries
cut
and fried
from
mushrooms.
Yes. Oh, tempura.
Fried pickles, fried donuts. Okay, I give you that. Okay, yeah, all right. But I'm not gonna be at home making that shit. Okay, so
I am. Shoot.
not me. I just
I
don't have
am.
the time for all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't.
Yep.
Oh wow, really? You do donuts?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like my mom has my great grandmother's donut recipe from Italy, and you can either
I like
fry
Indian fry
or
bread the
you
best.
can,
Oh yeah.
it's like a baking where my mom actually has the baking sheets for the donuts. You know how you get the cake donuts?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? My mom.
Can you get a chorizo donut?
A who?
Chorizo.
Teresa.
Well, okay. You normally
Chorizo
they're
is
baked in a tortilla. I'll give them that.
No,
They
we
cook
don't
it and
have that.
they put it inside a tortilla.
No, we're on the East Coast. We don't
With
have that.
bacon and eggs, bacon, eggs, and chorizo. Oh,
No,
I mean,
Chorizo sausage, yeah.
Yeah. Chorizo is good sausage. Yeah.
yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm over
I like
here.
Indian fry bread.
It's like
Sprinkled
Navajo fried
with
bread.
sugar. Oh man.
Yeah. So good. Yeah, there's certain
Yeah.
things you can only do in oil. Look, I get halibut often. If you're going to do a breaded fried halibut, no, they ain't going in an air fryer. I'm dipping it in oil, There's certain,
I got a better way of doing it, Virginia.
Oh, what you got?
I got a
Oven?
good way of doing halibut, Virginia.
Do
You
tell.
mix up lemon juice, mayonnaise, a little Old Bay seasoning, and a little garlic, and you cut it like fish sticks, and you brush that mixture down on your pieces of halibut, and you roll it in crushed Lay's potato chips, and you put it on a baking sheet, and you bake it at about 375 for about 12 minutes, and it comes out the best crunchy fish stick you ever ate. And you can use sour cream and onion potato chips. If you want barbecue flavor, you can use them, but just crush them up real fine and use that for the breading. And oh my God, it comes out wonderful.
good.
The mayonnaise seals in the juices in the fish and holds the breading on.
Yeah, it gives the oil, the binder, the glue. And doing a hot oven frying is actually pretty good for some stuff. I've been roasting more lately, and Jester and I talked about recently that Wheaties or cornflakes is an excellent breading for pork chops.
Oh,
You grind that shit down, season it, and
Man,
We
you
use
smash
a
it.
lot of panko.
Yeah.
We use a lot of panko, but I'm with you though on frying. I do beer battered halibut. Now I love beer battered halibut, and that's got to be deep fried.
Yep.
no shit, man. You take some eggs and you fucking throw some beer in with there and bake, mix that shit up.
Flour.
Man,
Yeah. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
a little bit more
Like a
beer.
beer tempura.
Yeah. Well, although all the alcohol cooks off, so nobody really gets.
You get the taste, you don't get the
Mhm.
actual alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All alcohol cooking, you want the alcohol cooked off. It's not a, yeah.
Yeah. Over 140, 150 degrees, the alcohol's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now come on, now you're not talking about everybody, Virginia. I like
Well-
at least 20 or 30% left in there.
If that were true, they would card kids for a Bananas Foster.
Man, I'll tell you what. Oh my God. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, my deep fryer is warming up. I'm gonna make
Oh,
me
yeah.
some.
What are you gonna
me
fry?
some chicken nuggets.
I like chicken nugget.
I got barbecue sauce to go along.
You got the ones that are shaped like dinosaurs.
The Costco.
No.
Oh, those are the fun
Yeah.
ones.
They're the boring ones, the little round ones.
Yeah, you don't get the. Oh.
What the hell would I do with animal shapes?
Bite their legs off, or eat their head, their tail.
Mhm.
Just sit there.
Yeah.
You can play with your food. You can do what you told your kids not to do.
Don't fry the ass out of a horse.
Make the
with your
dinosaur
food.
walk in the barbecue sauce.
Like I got a message in my bowl of Cheerios the other day. It said, "Ooh."
Ooh, were you?
Ooh.
Oh.
Your cereal gave you the O face? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Got it? Oh.
Shenanigans.
I mean, that's office space. That's okay.
That was a commercial gimmick for Alphabet cereal, if you remember that. Alphabet
I
cereal.
remember
They
it
try
when
to
they
say you could make
came
little
out.
Yeah.
words in your
Yeah.
bowl.
And now I'm getting hungry.
I don't alphabet cereal anymore on the show.
Right? I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it still exists, but I'm
See,
not sure.
I remember Kabooms and like King Vitamin
Kabooms, amazing.
and Kicks. Like,
Kicks.
Oh, I remember Kicks. I remember Lucky Charms. God,
They
that was
still have those. out
Magically delicious.
there. They
dude,
still have
they're
Lucky
still
Charms.
one of my favorites. Although now I'm more of the age where I prefer oatmeal. I keep
Right.
oatmeal as one of my preps.
I still
You know,
like it.
because man, you'd be surprised. It doesn't take a whole lot of oatmeal to make a fairly decent breakfast for a son of a bitch. Especially if they're gonna be out. You throw some sugar on that, and sugar.
Or honey.
Yeah, get some carbohydrates and sugars going with that. Man, get a motherfucker out there for a couple hours at least, and throw fucking 2 pots of coffee down my throat. I'll be out there like the fucking Nazi Gestapo SS.
Nuts.
I don't need
Stop
speed.
it.
I got coffee, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I'll still shoot you in the face.
I'm so nerdy that one of my favorite cereals, if not my favorite cereal of all time, is Cracklin' Oat Bran. That shit is
Cracklin' Oat
fucking
Bran?
good. Cracklin' Oat Bran. It's little
I know what you're talking
squares.
about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's delicious. It
Well,
is
you know
delicious.
the s'more cereal's like crack, like for real.
Right.
You
Yeah.
got to be careful with that cereal. It is like crack. Because you got Golden Grams and you got marshmallows, and you got the chocolate round balls. You know, I'm talking Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
All
Cocoa
those
Puffs.
mixed together.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like crack.
For me, it's more like I like Frosted Flakes.
Mhm.
They make those with marshmallows now.
Yeah, I like shredded wheat.
I like
With
that
or
too.
without the sugar. I add the sugar if not.
So do
But,
I. I like Raisin Bran.
And then honey,
I like
actually,
the Special K with the freeze dried strawberries in it.
I can't do the dried fruit in my cereal. That's my personal thing because it's all chewy. But I respect your choice.
yeah, whatever. It tastes like
Well, the
shit.
freeze dried ones in the milk, they get soft right away. That's what's good about them. Now the raisin stuff, Raisin Bran, them raisins never get soft, but the new freeze dried
They're good.
strawberries.
I love those raisins and Raisin Bran. Don't you talk shit about my raisins.
I used to when I had teeth.
I don't have teeth, but I still like them. I just gum them.
You know what's underrated, but is pretty much the best cereal of all time is Honey Nut Cheerios.
I love Honey Nut, but it has to be the
Yeah.
name brand. It can't
Right,
be
the
off
name
brand.
brand. Name
It can't
brand,
be the
100%.
off-brand.
General Mills, you
Yeah.
have to get the name brand, and Honey Nut Cheerios is a pretty
Yeah.
solid fucking cereal.
Not the generic. Yep.
Not
No
the generic. No, it has to be the name brand. And
A
the only thing
malto
that
meal
sucks is it's
doesn't
full
work.
of iron.
hmm
It is full of iron. Cheerios is. I've seen a video on Action Live videos where a dude took a bag of Cheerios and he crushed it really fine with a hydraulic press, and he put it in a bag and added some water to it, and then took a high-powered magnet to it, and he was pulling the iron from out of the Cheerio dust.
Nicole D put up a video of that this week. Actually, it was Special K. It was Special K, and they ground it up and then did a magnet. And sure as shit, it
pulling the iron out of it.
Pulling up to the magnet. Yeah.
Yep, pulling the iron out of the cereal.
Honey Bunches of Oats is pretty gangster too.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, I like the clusters.
I like the yeah. All right, it's 4:16. I'm gonna chill out here with y'all for probably another 10 minutes, just so I hit 4:20.
All right, we have. Oh, you only have 4 minutes. I have 3 hours and 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes for me. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna get off here too. I really should have been in bed a long time ago. I got to get up early and see if I can get hold of my surgeon and get in to see my surgeon in the next 24 hours or so, and address this problem I got. So anyway, good talking to you guys. It's as always, it's good to be here. And sorry if I get a little wound up sometimes, but I'm old, I'm tired, and I just always fighting for truth and freedom and justice. You know, that's
absolutely. Me. Love you, Moose, man. Hey, get some rest, brother. We'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll talk to you tomorrow, brother. We'll talk to you.
Yeah. I'll talk to you.
Love you guys. Take care.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll text you now.
All right, Virginia.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right. I'll be around like a donut. Catch you later.
Later, buddy.
Where's the donut hole?
The donut hole is the little round, the balls.
Oh, snap. That's pretty good. And you know, speaking of snap, Rice Krispies is not that good if you think about it. The Snap Crackle Pop was cool. It did do it. It would make that
for 2 minutes, and then they were soggy as shit.
And then it was like sludge.
Mush.
Oh.
Now, if you have the Rice Krispie treat cereal, that's pretty good.
Right, that's different. Yeah, that's fortified with sugar.
Yeah, Rice Krispie
and junk. Good stuff.
That's Look at him. He's got his hot chicken nuggets.
It's the stuff that made us strong.
Yep. Sugar. No, drinking from the hose is what made us strong, I think.
Yeah.
No, I thought I was eating dirt.
Oh, I
Yeah,
had-
eating dirt, playing in mud pies, getting, scrapes on our knees with dirt in it,
Yep.
Yep.
and just having your mom kiss it and put some spitting on it, and then you got to
Yeah.
go back outside and play
Oh
again.
my God,
Yeah.
Mom. Okay, here's what moms would do if you had something on your face or on your body, right?
Lick it, and then.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, everything is beautiful now.
Yep.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Garrett. We're not going to let him get far because as soon as he eats, he passes out. So we're going to get
Oh,
through like
shit.
4 or 5 chicken nuggets, and it's a wrap.
Yep, that's it. That's
Ah,
right. That's right.
actually,
That's why I said I'm only here till like after 4:20.
Mhm.
yeah, it's about that time right now, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got a minute.
Yep, you've got 1 minute. Wrap it up because I'm not going to
Wrapping it up.
thing.
Everybody's got to make sure they like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification
Damn,
bell.
how do you remember all that shit? But thank
East
you.
Coast
Yeah.
420. Sorry.
Yeah,
Garrett.
definitely like it, share.
Like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I forgot one. It's like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when he's coming on. And whenever he posts the thing at the bottom, you can donate to his PayPal.
Oh, yeah. You can also go to the description.
Go to the description and you can donate to the PayPal.
Now, Garrett, I have not tried to fall asleep yet. I'm waiting for my chicken nuggets, and I think they're done.
No,
Did
they're
you
still
put 'em
not.
in the oven?
Yeah, you better shake the fryer basket.
Oh, I'm going to.
Yeah, shake that.
I'm going to shake it just for you.
Shake it up. You know what we
Shake
haven't
it off.
done in a long time is his twerking video. And that's what I picture him doing while he's shaking that chicken fryer.
What was her name? Who was that girl? Because dangerous are on a shake. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Shake it up.
Shake it off.
Oh, was that dang it. It was is that Taylor Swift?
That's her friggin' name.
Yep.
Wait, pardon me.
So what do you have for side dishes? You've got chicken and you've got barbecue sauce. Do you have like
Beer and cigarettes.
beer, cigarettes, potato salad?
No, just beer and cigarettes.
Jeremy was the most correct on that.
She's got beer and cigarettes. That's
Right. A word.
But y'all, I'm gonna go get off of here. Mom won't be over in a few hours, so I need to try to get some rest.
All right, buddy.
And I love the chat, love each and every one of y'all. Virginia, love you. Dangerous, love you too, brother. And like I said, I'm off tomorrow, so I will see you guys tonight, later on tonight.
Later, Gator.
I love y'all. God bless you. Have a good day. Try to get some sun.
Sickle.
Later on, Jeremy.
Bye, Sickle. I guess I am a little feisty today, Garrett. It's a full moon. Actually, I guess technically it was yesterday afternoon was the full moon. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I apologize. It was a new moon. Anytime there's a new and a full moon, all of us go a little bit wonky. And I'm not trying to attribute any powers beyond just, even doctors, cops, ER workers. They all say that full moon madness is really a thing. They get more calls. They get more disturbances. They have more people sort of wandering around. In fact, if you think about it, this story I told about the girl who walked into my house in the middle of the night, 3:30 in the morning, That was just a couple of hours before the apex of the full moon. So, without question, people kind of howl. They howl. And whatever is already inside you is what's going to come out. And that could include all of the emotions, the anger, the fear, the joy, the happiness, the feistiness, some of the stuff you keep bottled in is going to explode around the full moon. You might explode it out, or you might absorb all of it in, because that's the nature of that influence.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I guess I have been feisty, but I hope you've all had a couple of giggles. I don't even know. We might have cleared the room. It's me and Dangerous and his 7 chicken nuggets. No, I see some of you guys here for sure.
Are you kidding me?
No, we have plenty of friends. Pinor.
Oh, no, that's not even it.
Oh,
Dude, my kids cleared out all of my barbecue fucking. Well, not all of it. I take that back. I do have some stocked up in my preps. Man, those little bastards. All right. Everybody, we've been on for almost 3.5 hours. I want to thank you all very much for coming over and hanging out with us. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to munch down, and I might watch a movie. So if you want to follow the link, I'll probably throw a movie on. I don't know which one yet. Might be something you don't want to watch. Might be something you haven't seen yet. I don't know. Virginia, you got any questions?
No. I'll sit here. If you're going to throw something on, I'll sit for a minute. I'm going to go to the restroom. I'm probably going to make a snack. So if you find a movie, I'll sit and see if you do. Or if you just want to go to sleep, then whatever. But yeah, anyone pop in, say hi.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
Everybody follow the link, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Thank you all very much for coming out.